What is going on, everybody? Welcome to day one of the 2025 NFL Draft. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm super excited. Looks like there's a big crowd out here in Green Bay as the draft ventures on out there for the first time, and really excited for tonight. It's we talked a little bit before the show, and not a whole lot of people got any idea other than who goes number one. So we'll be in for a treat.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like a lot of these picks, like there's a big drop off usually from the first round to the last few picks of the first round into the second round. And this year, I feel like there's just a lot of. I'll say there's a lot of good prospects, but it doesn't seem like a ton of great prospects. I mean, obviously, the tight end out of Penn State's a great prospect, but he's a tight end. Loveland from Michigan, also another tight end. But as far as quarterbacks, I've said on here before, I think that if Cam Ward was in last year's draft, he'd probably be the sixth quarterback taken. So.
And speaking of quarterbacks, my buddy down there, Brett, he's somebody that's a part of my iRacing crew. He has been joshing on me for weeks now about how Seattle's going to reach for Jalen Milroe. And
yeah, we probably are tomorrow.
That's maybe tomorrow.
I'm fine. I'm fine with Milroe tomorrow. Are you? Would you hate it?
I wouldn't like it. But I mean, the quarterback room right now, you have four quarterbacks, and I like we haven't been on since Seattle brought back Drew Lock, and I think that's pretty good backup role. So I think you're set. You don't have to panic. You've made your bed with Sam Darnold, and at least for a year, right? With the flexibility of the contract. So I'm good with not picking a quarterback. And if he falls very far, yeah, that's fine. But man, we have talked about the needs for this team ad nauseum. And even though Schneider says offensive line is a old trope, a tired old trope used by fans. Oh man.
Okay, so here's obviously you don't get Seattle local radio in your neck of the woods, but Hugh Millen was saying, yes, I get it's easy to point. It's hard to draft an offensive line. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But as far as Pro Football Focus goes, they've been graded, I mean, cumulatively since 2010, dead last in the NFL since 2010. In the last 4 years, they've been 31st, cumulative grade. So, yes, it's a problem. Yes, everybody needs offensive line, but you just have a terrible track record on getting them.
Yeah. And Brett says, I think he needs to use him in a Taysom Hill type role. I don't know. I feel like Milroe's not a very big guy.
Oh, Milroe?
Yeah, he's pretty small. Actually, the guy that I would love to see if he is brought to a scheme that would allow it would be Tyler Warren, who we've talked about. He played quarterback in high school. He's played wide receiver. He's played tight end. He's played running back, fullback. That would be really, really cool to see him. Oh, my goodness. Roger Goodell's coming out here on a bicycle. Look at him.
I did.
Oh, man.
Can I tell you something that's a little bit ridiculous? The fact that the Titans have had 109 days today to make their selection, and they're still going to get an additional 15 minutes on the clock. Is it really necessary?
No. Is that Lil Wayne? Yeah, look at him. All right. So I have the draft muted, which is actually a blessing because I don't have to hear Mel Kiper blab his mouth for hours and hours.
I'm on NFL Network.
Oh, I'm on whatever this is, ESPN. So I might switch over to NFL Network then, just so we're close to being synced.
It doesn't matter. It sucks. No matter what, whenever, especially when streaming comes into play, it's never the same.
Well, he rode out on a bicycle, I know, because of the Packer tradition of driving your bicycles to work on the first day of training camp, and it's for the Big Brothers Big Sister Foundation. And to
be fair,
Roger's been getting pretty good at like doing something,
people not hating him
so that they don't boo him.
Yeah, I've always understand. So Lil Wayne, don't know if you're really familiar with his work. He is from Louisiana. It appears he became a Packers fan in 2010 when they won the Super Bowl. Or was that 11? No, it was 10. And I didn't realize he's still on the bandwagon. So props to him for sticking. I thought he just made that song Green and Yellow, the remix of Black and Yellow, because they're the team that won the Super Bowl. But hey, look at him. Don't stop. You got subtitles on or no?
I mean, I could put them on.
Oh no, I was wondering if you did. I don't. I got Roger next to.
He's standing at the podium. He's talking. I mean,
there's Cam
subtitles. Ward. There's Clay Matthews.
Where do you see Clay Matthews? Oh, way off there to the side. Yeah, I see him.
I don't know who these people are. I'm not into the Green Bay lore.
I know Clay Matthews because I've seen Head and Shoulders commercials.
That's how I know who Clay Matthews is.
Yeah, same with Polamalu. I never actually seen him play football. I watch TV.
All right, Matthews is up to the mic and he's talking. So how far off are we from each other?
I'm pretty far back.
All right.
Now Matthews is at the mic and talking.
Dear goodness gracious.
Oh, the guy next to him is Mason Crosby for sure. That's their old kicker.
Yeah, and Brett said Jordy Nelson and James Jones. I knew who James Jones was.
I don't know what he looked like. Is Brett? Go ahead.
He was standing behind Roger. Not anymore.
Yeah, he used to wear the hoodie under his jersey. I don't know if you remember that about James Jones.
Oh,
do you remember that?
I guess that's a piece of trivia you got to put in your pocket. Might be useful.
Probably never, if we're being honest.
All right. For me, subtitles are on. Brett, Bears always suck. I mean, you're in Green Bay. What do you expect?
Is he from Alabama?
Brett?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to test our friendship. Dang.
Brett,
I'm pretty
sure. Where are you from?
I would like to think, yes. There's a group of a few of these guys I race with, and they're all kind of in a cluster of southern states that I get jumbled up.
It says Titans haven't selected first overall since 1978.
Close. I'm from Mississippi, you ass. I tried. Okay. I feel like the Titans are like top of the draft often nowadays, but they're not first.
I thought Steve McNair was first overall, but I guess he was third overall in 95 to the Titans. Yeah, how about Mariota was second? Yeah, because that got me the other day. They're like, they haven't had a first-round pick in forever. I was like, man, they got Mariota, but I forgot Winston went in front of him.
Oh, and now we wait.
Yeah. Who do you think they're going to take here?
Well, Brett says, where do y'all think the first surprise will be in the draft? I don't think it'll be at number 1.
I think it's going to be number 2.
At 2.
Yeah, I think personally everybody has Travis Hunter penciled in. I think they kind of take Abdul Carter. I kind of think that him and Myles Garrett on the same defensive line would be pretty scary. But Travis Hunter is the best football player in the draft. Not saying he's the best fit for everybody. I think you can fit him on every roster, right? But I don't know. Just a defensive line with Myles Garrett and Abdul Carter coming after you. It's like it's kind of hard to pass that up.
That would be sick.
But then again, a secondary with Denzel Ward and Travis Hunter back there, it's like, okay. I don't get how the Browns, they always have like, not always, but really since the Baker Mayfield years, they've always had like a really good roster and just cannot put it together.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I love how they're showing Shedeur Sanders tape here on ESPN. And it's like, he's not even going to be the first pick.
I'm going to transfer. I'm going to transfer to ESPN. I'm getting in the portal right now.
Getting in the portal, declaring
I'm
your extra year of eligibility.
I'm in the transfer portal. Future Sports. I never use this. Actually, I don't even really have this TV ever here. I stole it from our spare bedroom. This is the TV I take out of the spare bedroom and bring it to the Huskies games for tailgating. So I already got the road
well traveled.
Yeah. Of course. Right.
Yeah, this is nice. I got my laptop here and the camera on top of it, and then the screen that I normally do iRacing and stuff on. There's an HDMI cord that spits out from the laptop over to the TV right here. And you can log on YouTube TV online, and that's what I'm looking at. Can't win anything without a QB, at least one that doesn't get massages. Goodness, Brett is on a roll.
Actually, Brett, I don't know if Trent Dilfer was into massages, but that's really Trent Dilfer and Rex Grossman didn't win a Super Bowl, but at least he made it there. And yeah, there's been a few quarterbacks get carried, Russell Wilson being one of them.
It's true.
Not really. I mean, he made some plays in the 2013 season, so we can't
Both
act
can
like
be true.
Yeah. How many seconds are on the clock for you?
5, 35, 34, 33,
okay.
32.
I mean, I'm at 35 right now, so I'm like, when I was staring at it, I'm like 6 seconds behind you, so that's way better.
All right.
I'll just have you be Roger Goodell.
Sure.
You got it now. Right. Or we can do every other one, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
NFL
Joe Flacco would be in that conversation as well. Yeah, I mean, thing about Joe Flacco is like
he balled in the playoffs.
He had playoff magic.
So did really. I mean, not actually. Russell Wilson, the last 8 minutes of the NFC Championship game in 2014. But then again, he did throw like 4 interceptions.
Oh, the pick is in. Oh, they didn't use all 15 minutes.
He's going to wait 5 minutes to walk up. How much you want to set a timer right now? It's going to be 4 minutes until he walks up. I'll set a timer. I guarantee he doesn't freaking. All right, stopwatch there. Okay. I'll give it 3 minutes before he's even back.
They're showing Cam, and he's got tears in his eyes.
Wouldn't you? I mean, honestly, I don't blame the guys for crying. I mean, Vernon Davis was a little over the top. I don't know if you remember him getting drafted by the 49ers. He was like one of the first guys to like really have a mental breakdown.
Yeah. Cam Ward is a bust. I'm calling it now. Brett with his chest.
Well, yeah, dude. He's probably... Never mind. He couged it when he was even at Miami. I mean, he still cooked it. He had a little bit of wazoo left in him. They started off awesome, right? And then the college football playoff came around, and you're like, "Where's Miami? Weren't they supposed to be in this?" And no, instead it's SMU instead of Miami. 1 minute and 6 seconds.
Man, you're dedicated to this timer. Oh, thank you. Oh.
What is it?
There's 4. It can limit to 4.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Roger's coming out. What's your timer?
1 minute 30. What is it?
It's whiskey lemonade.
Dude,
Whiskey,
I
and
hate Adam Schefter, dude.
Cam Ward, QB for Miami, is the first pick. Yeah, my phone notifications are off, dude. Adam Schefter's the worst.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Because, yeah. Anyways, can I break it? Because Schefter broke it already. Schefter or the Browns traded the pick.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I don't.
Where do the Hawks pick, Brett? They pick 18. Yeah, Chef's on the TV right now. We have the first trade. The Cleveland Browns have traded out of the second overall pick. They're moving back to number 5.
The Jaguars moved up?
The Jaguars have moved up to number 2 in the NFL draft. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. They're gonna take Shador to replace Trevor Lawrence.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
So they're gonna take Travis Hunter, it appears, huh? Or are they gonna try to jump the Giants and take Carter? That's really the only 2 options right now, right?
I mean, I would think here. I mean, when I think of the Jaguars, I don't think of pass rush. So you would think they're getting Abdul Carter.
Do you think receiver, though?
I mean, you probably could have had your pick of the litter at 5.
Yeah, but do you think receiver / corner? I don't know. It's kind of.
Now, does Ashton Genty go to the Browns at 5 ahead of the Raiders?
Wait, now did they move up to get Ashton Genty? This is wild because I did not expect this. This is pretty cool.
Holy moly. Well, Brett, you asked where the first surprise is, and we don't have to wait long. Cam Ward didn't even come out to the stage, and Adam Schefter's talking about a trade. Holy moly. Wow. That's shocking. I cannot believe that.
What of course, I clicked
phone.
the notification.
I got to get my phone. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Spoil it.
I'm just going to wait for them to put the graphic up. I'm just going to live in the moment. I don't need Adam Schefter to ruin it.
I want to see what the trade compensation was, though.
I think it's 2 firsts, a third, and a fourth, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
my brain was trying to work. Oh,
okay.
Brett.
So they traded the number 2. The Browns traded the number 2 overall pick, a 4th rounder, and a 6th rounder. And in return from the Jaguars, they're getting the number 5 overall pick, a 2nd rounder, a 4th rounder, and next year's 1st rounder. I'd do that. No brainer. What if the Jaguars suck next year? What if they're like the Panthers?
Oh my gosh. What is going on?
Well, we didn't know each other back then, but I wanted the Seahawks, instead of taking Witherspoon, I wanted them to trade back. Like, I was like, there's really nobody I want here.
Yep, there's the graphic. 2025 second, a fourth, and a sixth. That's what the Jags get. The Browns get the 5th overall pick, the 2nd and 4th round picks, and a 2026 first. Wow, what a haul.
For the Browns?
Yeah.
Let's see if they can do something with it.
The pick is in.
Okay, you got to wait for me, okay? I'm the even numbers.
I'm waiting for you. I know what you did. I know.
You know why I did it.
I hope we trade back one spot.
Nah, I don't care. I actually just thought you can do evens if you want. I don't really care. You're ahead of me, so feel free.
It's all good. Oh, man. This is crazy. I did not expect this at all.
No. Especially that team. Like, I thought maybe I could see, like, maybe the Raiders moving up or something. Just the Jaguars seem so random. Their coach.
Well,
Did you see the clip? Duval.
Yeah. Wow, you nailed that. Good on you.
Thanks.
I thought the Jags would move back from 5, not move up from 5.
They're going to take Will Campbell, the tackle.
No, I think it's pretty straightforward who they're going for.
Who you think it's Carter?
No. They're showing him right now.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they're showing him. Oh, and his girlfriend's not there. Look at that. Wonder if he got rid of her. How's that whiskey soda thing?
It is whiskey lemonade. It's pretty good.
Let's see.
That was an accidental Duval.
Duval. Why does that sound like something that Russell Wilson would say?
Yes.
When I heard it the first time, I was like, damn, this guy, Russ should go play for Jacksonville. He would fit in perfect. Unlimited
right,
Duval.
Unlimited Duval.
Guys.
Holy moly, I did not expect this.
I did, called it. Dot. Who's this? That guy towers over Roger Goodell.
Oh, Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Who is he?
Great question.
Looks like he plays for, I'm going to guess, the Dolphins.
He looks like a Dolphin player, doesn't he? He's got that tight fit suit.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was Eric Armstead, and then I was like, no, that's not him. Maybe it is, and I'm a dumbass.
Oh, it is. It's Eric Armstead. Yep.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
All right, I'm freaking awesome. Maybe I knew it was Eric Armstead then. Where'd you see that?
On the subtitles.
Oh, shoot. I don't even know how to turn my closed captions on. Maybe I should turn the volume up. Can you hear my TV or no?
Barely. That's the last thing we need.
How about now?
I mean, just barely. All right, we're good. That's the last thing we need. NFL to come swooping in on 2 nobodies.
What are you talking about?
All right, here we go. I'll contain myself.
Travis Hunter. Jaguars select Travis Hunter with the second pick.
That's crazy.
Look,
You
I love Ricky Gonzalez. This is the year.
Ricky Gonzalez, my recent boys coming out. Thanks for coming on by. We're just hanging out watching the insanity here in the first 2 picks. Now we're going to have a fight. Brett's going to fight him here online. Yeah, so Travis Hunter goes number 2 to a team that nobody really expected to go up to number 2.
No.
That is crazy.
Sorry, I'm making the banner for the next pick if it doesn't get traded. Yeah, that sure is something I really didn't.
Yeah, Ricky, we were talking about earlier. It is a great trade for Cleveland. I mean, they got a lot out of that in a scenario that nobody really expected for them. I mean, of course, that changes what New York might be able to do here. Cleveland's still sitting at 5. Like, the top 5 is – I mean, the order probably is going to wind up staying the same, but, man, the destinations are so different now. Dallas needs to go get T-Mac. We'll see. I hope Seattle gets him. That would be cool. And then I'd have you to thank for letting me know who he is.
Me?
No, Ricky here in the chat.
Oh. Sorry, I'm ordering pizza right now, guys. I'm starving.
This man, he's on the grind. He's on the YouTube grind. He's providing for his family with Domino's.
Pizza Hut.
He's ready to go. Oh, Pizza Hut.
Dude, not bad. 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and wings, $46 delivered.
There you go.
Okay,
Ricky,
sweet. Pizza's
Ricky's
ordered,
probably
guys.
munching on some tacos. It's funny because we know, and it's great.
No. Got to deal with kids, but y'all have a great time. You too, Brett. Nice meeting you.
Oh, we're gonna be here a while.
Yeah, Seahawks are almost up. Oh, the Giants pick is in. I don't know.
Man, we are flying.
What the hell's going on out here, dude?
So the order, not surprising, but the destinations most certainly are. You got to think this is Carter here at 3.
I'd assume so. They might shock the world and take Shador. Like 2 days ago, they were saying Shador to the Giants, and now they're saying he's not going to be drafted until the Steelers or fall out of the first round. So, dude, look at his hat, Duval.
Oh my gosh!
Have you seen the draft hats this year? They're so ugly.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Seahawks ones with Sam Squanch on it?
Yeah.
It has a Sasquatch on it, and they're like, oh, he's a mythical creature from the Northwest. The most Sasquatch sightings in the world, by the way, have happened about 25 minutes from my driveway. Not the town I live in. 25 minutes from my driveway is where the most Sasquatch sightings have happened. And believe it or not, I still haven't seen him.
Yeah, my dad, being from out there, he was really big into Sasquatch and whatnot.
Your dad saw a Sasquatch?
No, but
Is that what you said?
No, he was like into that kind of stuff. No, my dad didn't
Dude,
see
my grandpa
Sasquatch.
saw a Sasquatch. My grandpa legit thinks he saw a Sasquatch. I also
No
think
way.
he might have been high. Yeah.
All right, Roger Goodell walking out to the mic. The Giants pick is in here at number 3. No surprise trades here at 3. I think we're not going to get a surprise pick here either.
What a surprise selection.
And there it is. Abdul Carter, edge rusher from Penn State, goes to the Giants.
Wow, look at those chains they got. Those are nice Adidas chain by his dad.
He's got that NIL money. But yeah,
Wow, that's
unanimous All-American for Penn State. I mean, Abdul's.
What can't you say about him?
Yeah. He is that long-standing tradition of number 11s at Penn State. And, I think he will fit in well here. The Giants definitely need to pass rush. And, of course, he's going to be a starter day one. And I really look forward to watching him play. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that I remember, I think it was last season, was kind of the first time I saw him, or it would be 2 seasons ago at this point. I'm just watching it going, who is number 11? Because, I didn't follow Penn State, and I don't remember who they were playing. I'm like, who was that number 11? That guy's a beast. And then I Googled him, and they're like, oh, he's going to be one of the top draft prospects in 2025. So I'm like, yeah, but it seems
my favorite games for him this year, he'll be terrorizing the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be a lot of fun. So,
do we play the Giants this year?
I don't know. I know Seattle ventures on out to Pittsburgh this year, so that'll be a life choice at one point. That's a future Zach problem.
Oh, are you going to go?
I might, but Pennsylvania fans scare me, dude.
Why?
Both. Oh, Eagles fans are notoriously terrible for opposing fans.
I heard they're dicks.
And the Steelers, it just really, they're not as bad as the Eagles, but they can be a bit of a rowdy bunch. And if I'm going to a game, I want to enjoy it. Win or lose, go be a good sport. So, but yeah, Abdul Carter to the Giants is going to be a lot of fun to watch next year.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Man, does Cleveland trade again to another team who wants to, to the Broncos, who really want to
get Genty?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Or the Bears. I heard the Bears are into it. And if you think about it, the drop from 5 to 10 isn't that bad, especially with what you get in return. I mean, if they're not sold on anybody, obviously they weren't sold on Hunter. I thought that was kind of I didn't think they were going to move at all. Oh, let's update the banner here. This nice little ticker I have. Starter DE.
What I don't understand is the diamond teeth. I don't know. I got sensitive gums. I think that would be not a pleasant thing.
Well, and I think that me and you are both sneaky athletic, and we probably will never understand the diamond teeth.
Last ones in the room, okay?
Yeah, first show of last leave. Oh, who's picking 4th? Who's on the clock? Because Patriots. I'm just looking at an empty couch.
Oh, Patriots.
Yeah. Sorry. Leave me alone, dude. Or don't.
You're stuck with me forever.
Yeah, they switched to Shador Sanders, and then all of a sudden it just showed an empty couch with 2 microphones on it. Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
Oh. It was in the middle of me asking who's picking fourth. Is this where we see Genty come off the board now that – because people have been saying the Patriots, but
yeah, that would be fun.
But would it?
I think a responsible pick for them is lineman.
I don't know, because the expert on the radio today, the guy that basically like breaks down all the Seahawks film for KJR, was saying that he thinks Will Campbell would have been like the 4th picked offensive lineman last year. And but that's kind of what we're saying. Is like, I feel like the floor's higher, but also the ceiling is higher or lower. Sorry.
Lower. Yeah.
Low risk, high reward with
Patriots pick is in during commercial break.
You know what I can't stand, especially about like the 3rd, well, really like the 4th and 5th round, is you wait like an hour for the Seahawks to take somebody you've never heard of before. And then the moment the Seahawks pick, they cut to commercial, and then they show you him afterwards.
Yep.
It seems like that happens every freaking time.
I just want to be rewarded for my due diligence today. I just don't trade out of the first round. Like, just please take a first-round draft pick.
Heck, dude. If the Giants want our I'd say if the Giants want our pick that bad, I'll trade it to them. Because we'd get, say the Giants wanted our pick and they give us their 2nd round this year and their 1st round next year, I think there's a good possibility it might be 1st overall. I'd take it.
Oh.
I'm into the long game, you know?
Yeah, I just...
You're being too selfish.
Yeah, I am. I've been, living through an era of either trading out of the 1st round or picking a running back in the 1st round when it wasn't cool. So, and it might have been like the 4th best running back of that draft. Yeah, give me an offensive lineman I've never heard of before. We'll talk about him for a little while, and I'll be satisfied.
You mean picking a running back in the 1st round after it was cool and before it was cool? It was in the era where you do not pick a running back in the 1st round. God, if he would have stayed healthy, man, he was a beast. Yeah. His last 2 years. And it wasn't like they were like ticky-tacky injuries. Like he was having like soft tissue injuries. They're like, what happened to him? Oh, he broke his leg in half. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, he'll probably be out this season. He's getting a steel rod shoved down his leg.
All right, Patriots.
I get it. The Patriots select Will Campbell. Tackle out of LSU.
The short arm T-Rex guy. The only thing I've ever heard from this guy is that he's got tiny arms.
Yeah, and he wore green because he's a T-Rex.
Rawr.
Will Campbell.
So the pick grade is very good after bolstering the defense in free agency. Priority number 1 for Mike Vrabel and company in the draft is needed to be building up the offensive line around Drake May, and this is a very good start. Campbell might not have the ideal length for the position, but he's produced at a high level for 3 years in the SEC, making him in the 95th percentile of FBS tacklers and PFF pass blocking grade on true pass sets since 2022.
Yeah, and I heard you can kind of, if he doesn't work out at tackle, you can play him at guard. And I think that's just because of the limited length that he has.
All right.
I'll tell you what, I'd sure like to have him at guard.
Guard.
Or tackle. We don't care.
I already know the next pick because PFF is way ahead.
Oh, shut up. Damn, we're way behind them because the clock still says 7 minutes and 50 seconds for me.
Yep. PFF, the Raiders are on the clock.
Tell me who got picked. Jinx it.
No, I will wait.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, why wouldn't I?
God, the draft day hats, like I said, they get uglier and uglier every freaking year. They used to be pretty sick. Like 2007 era. Draft day hats were kind of cool. Now they suck. They do too much with them.
Yeah, they're like running out of ideas, so they're throwing anything they can at it.
I mean, yeah, running out of ideas enough to where they put a freaking Sasquatch on our draft day hat. Yeah, I'd assume that's about. What can we put on here? Some people are doing like iconic buildings. Maybe we do the Space Needle. No, let's do a fucking Sasquatch on the, right next to the Seahawks logo. That'll be cool. All right, whatever you say.
So the Browns pick is in.
Look at that big hat.
It is a big hat.
I almost bought one of those at Dick's, and
No way.
do you know how much those are?
Oh, they're like a fashion design icon piece. I'm sure they're insane.
No, they're like $109.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
wouldn't
like
pay
kinda-
$109 for a hat. That's too big for my head, and I got a big head.
That's what I mean. So like I was thinking like, oh, I'll buy this as kind of like a gag thing. I'm never gonna wear it, but I'll like put it on the shelf or something, you know. And my cap was probably like $60. But then I saw it and I was like, no, I'm not gonna. And you've only known me for like less than a year. I buy some pretty dumb shit for an extraordinary amount of money. And the fact that I was like, no, must be pretty dumb. I like the goatee of Will Campbell.
It's crisp.
Yeah, it looks like me when I was like 16. Just
He needs it. He's lacking chin definition. So
that's a dude. That's a guy with a double chin's best friend is a beard. Check this out. Got a jawline now. Hell yeah.
All right. Browns pick is in.
I hate you. You know it already. You know it.
I do. And I bet you if I click my tab here, I'll probably know the Raiders pick.
Yeah, don't do it. Just Google these guys after, but their wikis are probably already updated by the time. I can't believe that guy's.
All right.
God, what's that guy's
Stefanski.
name? How is he still their coach? Well, then again, what's his name?
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember.
Hugh Jackson.
Yeah.
He started 1-31.
All right. Goodell's at the mic. He's talking. With the 5th pick, they select Mason Graham,
Holy.
defensive tackle from Michigan.
That's earlier than we thought, and that's good news for me because I saw the 49ers getting him a lot in quite a few mock drafts, so I'm actually pretty happy with that selection.
Yeah.
The one concern with Mason Graham, and of course, I am a hater because I freaking hate Michigan. But the one thing is, what's the other defensive tackle for Michigan? What's his name? Will.
Look at me.
God damn it! Yeah, I'm looking. Anyways, why am I drawing a blank? But the one concern is that he's not really. People aren't just focusing on him; they have to focus on multiple defenders on the offensive line. And he's not a big stats guy, but boy, does he dominate. I mean, we saw him in the national championship last year.
So you get Pete Carroll's first pick as the head coach of the Raiders.
Did you see it already?
No.
You're lying. Don't look at it. Log off of PFF. I'm done with this.
All right.
Don't look at it.
I'll be done.
The Raiders are actually my second favorite team now.
Wow.
And I'm actually I've been kind of on the Bears bandwagon for a few years because they suck, and then they got Roma Dunze, and I went more on the Bears bandwagon. I got myself a Roma Dunze jersey, Bears jersey. But I don't know. The Raiders are right up there with them. I don't know about you. This is kind of weird. Like super like a weird reason to not like teams, but I don't like hot weather NFL teams or football teams really in general. I like especially when it's like November, December. I love the cold, like rain, snow. I love that. And I hate when we go down to California in the middle of the winter and it's like nice and sunny and it's like, I hate that. That's not football weather.
Man, Minnesota had the chance to do, the best thing with their new stadium, and they blew it.
What do you mean? You don't like it? They were in a dome before.
I know, but still, you're the epitome of we are in the Arctic, and use it.
It is got the one thing about that dome. I don't like the outside look of it because I think it looks like an NBA arena. But the one thing about it, I think it's cool that the glass is transparent. So when it is snowy, you can see the snow coming in. The one thing I thought was super lame is that they pumped in fake snow one time. I don't know if you saw this. Maybe they've done it multiple times. They did pump in fake snow at one point, for a pregame thing. And
there's Pete.
Where?
Oh, I'm so happy for him.
Oh, I see him. He's standing up next to who's that guy with that weird haircut? I'm just kidding. Was Tom Brady in that war room, by the way? I didn't notice that.
Oh, I missed it.
I was too busy looking for Pete Carroll.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
All I saw was Mark Davis's haircut.
Okay, Raiders.
All right, Raider Nation, stand up. Zach knows the pick already.
I do.
And I think I know who it is.
I think the draft is going by pretty quick.
I think they cut the minutes down between the picks, dude. They had to. The Raiders got Genty, and that's what I like. I love that for Pete Carroll.
Me too. That is cool.
That's who I was gonna guess. But yeah, just you've seen him play, right?
Well, yeah. My only concern is his level of play. Played at Boise State. When he went up against NFL talent, which just so happened to be Penn State. He struggled. And
go ahead.
And I think like some of that can be on the offensive line, right? You're so dependent on offensive line play as a running back, but his ability to make people miss was really, really lacking in that Penn State game. He had a couple, broken play runs that turned out beneficial for him. But I'll be really curious. I love this pick to Vegas. I really do.
Well, do you know? I had to make sure I spelled Boise State right, and hates to my own. Actually, I love it, tooting my own horn, but I did. Who's picking 7? God dang it! Who's on the clock? I should really know this.
Yeah, well, I don't. So,
the Jets.
Oh, the Jets. I have no idea where the Jets are going to go.
Maybe quarterback.
Nah, they got Justin Fields. They'll be fine.
Oh yeah, Justin Fields is awesome, dude. Just ask your friends in Pennsylvania. What do people in Pennsylvania think about Russell Wilson? By the way, now
they would have rather kept Fields out of the situation that they're in now. The thing is like Pittsburgh saw what Fields could do in a bit of an awkward situation. He didn't play bad, but here you have a Super Bowl winning quarterback, a veteran, sitting on the bench, who was pretty much told when you come here, you're going to start. And his time came around to when Russ was going to start. And I think the Steelers would have been better off staying with Fields. They don't like Russell Wilson. Nobody wanted him back. And
I got some comments on my YouTube channel because you remember that short I made of Russell Wilson mispronouncing Najee Harris's name. I don't know if you saw that. I got like a bunch of hating from Steelers fans. And I said, are you going to say the same thing when he's playing for Cleveland next year? And joke's on me. He's playing for the Giants. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, I did want to bring up the Penn State game with Genty. I heard this stat on the radio. So he had, what do you have? 30 carries for 111 yards. And he actually broke 17 tackles that game. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent amount for having 30 carries. That's your break. Yeah.
Like every other,
literally. I mean, actually more than that, but yeah.
Man, look at them. They're so pumped he went to the Raiders. That is so cool.
Oh, that's where he went. I didn't realize what was going on, to be completely honest. I was like, aren't these guys Cowboys fans or something? I was wondering what they're jumping up and down for. Okay, I was going to bring this up, but we didn't have time before the draft started. If you're a fan traveling to the NFL draft to go see it, Lambeau Field might actually be a terrible tourist attraction when football season's not going on.
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot going on.
I went there a couple years ago, and like I've said before, it's super fun if you're there for a game and you're a huge football fan, which obviously if you're traveling to the draft, you probably are. But I don't know, like last year was it in Vegas or was that 2 years ago?
Detroit.
Last year. Never mind. I wouldn't want to go outside there either. But like when they have it in Vegas or New Orleans, it's like if you're a tourist, like you can go out and not go to bed, right? And then you're like, oh, I'm going to Green Bay, Wisconsin. To be fair, I went to like 2 different rooftop bars there that had like country music singers going on downstairs, and it was pretty fun.
Nice.
Yeah. God, I just wish. I'm so talk about being selfish. I wish this was just simulated like a video game until the Seahawks picked, and then I could be like, yeah, exactly. Whenever I'm watching,
it sort of is on PFF. It's going so fast.
I don't use the word hate lightly, but I'm hating your attitude right now. Yeah, don't use the word hate lightly unless it's with Oregon or San Francisco.
Well, what an exclusive club.
I was telling my friend I don't talk politics and I'm not going to bring up what side he's on or whatever, but I told him, I'm like, you got to quit worrying about politics so much. He goes, why? I go, can't you just like hate Oregon or San Francisco like I do or something? And he goes, what? I go, life is so much easier just hating the 49ers. He goes, what do you mean? I go, only worry about them twice a year and 3 times if they're in the playoffs. Same with Oregon. Once a year. And then
all right.
Sorry.
Oh, no. I mean, I don't want to miss it. The Jets pick is in.
That's the most political I've ever gotten on this channel. So that was some hard-hitting stuff.
I'm glad to share that moment with you. All right. So anyways, the Jets
no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, how dare you.
Sorry.
Goodell to the mic. He's going to announce pick number 7 for the Jets.
Dude, what if they take Warren? I haven't seen him mock to him, but
the Jets are selecting Armand Membu from Missouri, offensive tackle.
So this is a guy I heard. He's kind of he plays right tackle. From what I heard,
right tackle.
He's a lot better right tackle than left, which would be awesome if their quarterback was left-handed. But boy, do they need help on the offensive line. So once again, not an exciting pick because it's an offensive lineman, but it's definitely a need.
Played 30 games at right tackle. His tape looks pretty good. I mean, I know they're just showing highlights right now. Yeah, I mean, smart, responsible pick, right? So you can't hate him for that.
I got a text from one of my friends saying, "Why are you so far behind?"
I don't know.
You're right where I'm at, though.
Yeah, I'm live.
Whatever.
It's all right. We'll live in our own bubble. It's fine. All right. You get the Carolina Panthers here at number 8.
Well, what sucks is I don't know how to spell Armand Membu. His first name.
Armand.
Oh, so it was pretty simple.
Oh, actually, it's ARA. ARA. No. I'm messing it up. Give me a second.
I'll misspell it. It doesn't even matter.
Give me 1 second to see this ticker flick through.
Oh, it's cool. I'm not going to change it no matter what.
Oh, okay. Stick to your guns then. Armand. I was right the first time.
Stick to your guns, dude.
I second guessed myself. I value the quality of this video here.
Nothing has been more important to me in my life.
Nothing. Man, I tell you what, though, there are a lot of people here. They did that flyover view of all the folks there. Got some interesting picks coming up. You got the Colts at 14. A lot of people are saying Warren's going to drop there. Falcons at
I don't
15. You
think
need
so.
an edge rusher.
I don't think Warren makes it past Chicago.
Man, that would be sick. That would be cool.
I mean, they took care of their offensive line needs in free agency and trades. From what I see,
Absolutely.
I mean, so why not take a tight end that can kind of do it all? And think of someone was saying they need to use. I think it was you saying they need to use Tyler Warren like Taysom Hill, but like a good version of Taysom Hill.
Yes.
Taysom Hill.
And he would be. That's the thing.
I can't stand Taysom Hill, dude. I cannot stand Taysom Hill. I there's just something about him I just can't. Like when we were looking for a quarterback, when we traded Russ, people were like, "Oh, well, Taysom." I'm like, "No, dude. I can." There's just something about him that just does not sit right with me.
I think he's like the concept of Taysom Hill is cool. Like to get a offensive weapon just like that in general. And I think I would rather have that than a Travis Hunter type. I'm not picking Taysom Hill over Travis Hunter, but like a guy who is on the field all the time versus a guy who is on the field half the time that you can plug in anywhere. I think that would be probably more beneficial.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we've seen the Travis Hunter archetype before with it's not Julius Peppers.
What?
I said it's not Julius Peppers, but his last name is Peppers, and he played at
Real
Michigan.
Peppers?
Jabril Peppers. He played offense and defense.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
didn't know he played offense.
Yep, running back and some wide receiver. And like, it didn't really stick, right? Because the NFL is such a different beast than college ball. But he came out as a both ways player and tried it for a little bit, then settled on defense. Mel's best available, Shadur Sanders. Ugh.
I heard we're at least 10 minutes behind, which is
Holy
insane.
moly. I mean, listen, folks. I am live. Like, I got nothing. I don't know what to tell you.
Try to switch to ABC. That's what I just did, and I don't know where we're at.
What in the world? How are we so far behind? ABC.
Channel
All right.
4 here. Definitely not
On
there.
ABC now.
I'm seeing a overhead of
Same.
okay, sick. Now I'm seeing a guy wearing a Cat Daddy chain.
Yeah. I'm like 2 seconds behind you.
Okay, pick is in. Sick. We're
For
still
Carolina.
about 10 minutes behind, but
How?
I don't. Dude, I don't
Is
know. I don't
everybody
have
else
cable
just
back
getting their
there.
alerts online, or how are two people?
I
Here,
don't
you
know.
got this. You got this. I'll lay into this here in a second.
The Panthers take Tet McMillan. He's not a Seahawk.
Whoa.
Okay.
I know Ricky wanted him at 12. Tet McMillan goes to Carolina. Wow.
That kind of put a damper on my evening, to be completely honest. I thought he was gonna fall to us.
You're selfish. We want practicality. Draft an offensive lineman. That's all we want.
No.
Yes. The Saints are on the clock. All right. So this is the thing I was going to lay into here, Joe. How are two people who are on
And
the opposite ends of the country. You're streaming, and
Yep.
I'm also streaming.
dude,
How are
streaming,
we within seconds of each other, and yet 10 minutes behind the rest of the world?
I'm telling you, dude, I got a notification from ESPN.
Yeah, I heard my phone buzz. I'm not going to look at it, but the Saints pick is in. Oh man, my phone's going off right now. Flipping it over.
Yeah, I got an
Saints pick.
ESPN notification that Ted McMillan went to the Panthers before I said it. So when it gets somewhere around 15, I'm definitely putting my phone down. Pick
Yeah.
15, probably pick 16, because I don't want to know. I'm one of those people.
Do it
That's
now.
why I
live in the moment.
Yeah, well, that's why I have. So I bought cable because streaming is not usually this far behind. But one game, I got a notification that the Seahawks game ended before I actually saw it, and like it was like a final play thing where it was like the other team threw a Hail Mary or something, and it just didn't go up. But I was just so pissed off that I knew the result before the play happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well, I guess Tyler Warren going Seahawks at number 18.
No, man, you're not seeing it. We're talking about it.
What?
Who's on the clock right now?
The Saints?
The rebirth of Taysom Hill. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna speak it into being.
Did
I
you
don't
see the
know.
pic?
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, I don't know. I just like we've talked about Taysom Hill. So here we are at the Saints pick. Maybe Saints
No
go
way.
quarterback. Derek Carr's hurt.
I don't think they go quarterback. It would be shocking if they take Jackson Dart here.
And they do like Dart over Shadur. At least that's what the reports in the last.
That's
10
what I
days have
heard.
said.
Who's got the big mouth though? That's my question. Is like
I just know you hate Jackson Dart.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I just don't like him at 18.
Well, you're really gonna hate him at 9.
No, I that has nothing to do with the Seahawks, so I don't care. Unless he beats us in the NFC Championship in like 3 years.
I'm really happy for the McMillan family. That's a cool pick. I didn't think he'd go that high.
Yeah, she's crying.
He's got the big glasses on. Holy moly.
Oh, dude. Mine pretty scratched up.
Woo, man. Yeah.
You can't see my eyebrows right now, but they're definitely raised.
Oh, man.
I went on a podcast one time with this guy. He watches sometimes, but the whole time I was doing it was on his channel, and he was wearing sunglasses the whole time. And not like you, I can see your eyes, but there's still a little bit of a glare, on his screen. Now there's not, but the whole time I was doing the podcast, I felt like I was just like trying to read what his screen was saying. Yeah, like that. I'm like, what?
Yeah, before I got these, I had the ones with the blue light filter on them, and let me tell you, I get a lot of headaches now that I don't have them. But at least for this stuff, the glare's a lot better.
Do you like need glasses really bad?
Not particularly.
Pick us in.
All right, Saints pick is in here at number 9, 10 minutes behind the rest of the world, and the Saints.
They take Kelvin Banks.
Kelvin
Tackle.
Banks
From Texas. Now, I've seen him mock to us about a month ago. I know he was kind of climbing up the boards recently, or did I see him? I don't know. Yes,
That
he
poor
plays.
baby.
I didn't see it.
That will be a meme 1,000%. I think his other half was holding a baby and she was like clapping a lot and the baby was like wiggling in her arms. She's like, oh, oh, oh. And, and she just kept clapping. I'll be a meme 100%.
Yeah, I don't know if I can blame her.
There's a baby. You gotta be mindful.
Yeah, probably.
Chicago's in.
Yeah, Chicago's
We're
picks in.
flying.
This is really flying. Yeah, I was about to say.
I'm not complaining.
Me neither. I really miss when the Seahawks had pick 5 and 20. That was a pretty nice year. I don't know about you, but it was kind of cool getting Devin Witherspoon and then being like, now why did we pick a cornerback when we have Reed Bolin, Trey Brown, and Mike Jackson, who was really good? Now Mike Jackson's not even here.
What a weird time.
Well, currently he's not here, but he's not even in the state of Washington, I believe.
1,461 pass blocks, 3 sacks allowed. They got a stud.
What are you calling here? Are you calling Warren to the Bears? I think I am.
Man, that makes sense, doesn't it? What if?
I mean,
San Fran's here at 11. They don't need him. Dallas is here at 12. I could see them taking him. I don't know. Jalen Walker's still out there. I don't know. Bears, do they go corner, maybe?
Schedule release?
I don't want to hear about this.
She's pretty hot, dude. She is pretty hot.
I'm here for the NFL draft. You could have made this. This is the equivalent of we could have had that meeting over email. This could have been a social media post.
At least they have these girls doing so. 2 dudes.
Well, I guess.
All right, Seahawks schedule release 2025. I'm just kidding.
They're just going to be announcing the special games, the international games, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
My wife texted me. She said, really? Why are you calling out the girls hot? WTF is wrong with you?
See? I'm well behaved. Every game revealed May 14th. You made a big deal to come out on the stage and tell us that the schedule release is May 14th.
Oh, it's cool. Schefter just tweeted. The schedule release is May 14th. I cannot stand Adam Schefter, dude.
All right. Bears at 10. This is where Joe's heart's going to shatter into a million little pieces.
Tyler Warren, you think?
Probably. They might go corner.
Oh.
But, man, Tyler Warren makes sense.
I'd like to see Tyler Warren here. Oh, yeah, I forgot Packers fans. Packers fans really hate Bears fans, by the way.
All right, here comes Goodell. for pick 10. This one's you. This one's all you.
Oh shit! I am number 10.
You did steal my last one, but I'll let you. Oh, they got Steve McMichael up here. Good for them.
He passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, she still got the sticker on her hat.
Are you well, I mean, I guess it's a dumb question because there's not one on your current hat, but are you a big sticker on the hat guy?
No.
No, I'm not either. I don't understand it.
I was when I was in like, oh, Seahawks jersey sighting. Seahawks jersey sighting.
It's like seeing Bigfoot. Oh, it's the 50th anniversary of the Walter Payton selection. All right, listen. I know this might sound harsh, but you can't have schedule release big announcement and then this stuff back to back. There has to be a pick in between.
Yeah, they're just filling time.
They're like, shoot, this is going too fast.
Colston Loveland, tight end, Michigan.
Whoa! What? What?
So
Tyler
I guess
Warren is not the first tight end taken. Whoa!
I almost typed in Tyler Warren.
Holy moly! What in the world? Man, they got elk on their wall. Look at them. Oh my goodness! And now the Niners are going to take Tyler Warren.
How? What?
What cruel world we live in.
Oh, you thought George Kittle was getting old, did you?
Bam, bam. Now we got two of them.
I don't think they'll take one. I think Trent Williams is about to retire.
Yeah.
And I think they need an offensive lineman. Who's the next best available offensive lineman?
Probably a guy that is his last name Zabel? That guy from South Dakota State.
No, I don't. I don't think he'll go. Next available offensive lineman. Oh. Hey, did you know the NFL schedule will be released May 14th?
Wow. Colston Loveland to the Bears. That is crazy.
I guess the next best offensive tackle would be Josh Simmons. Ohio State offensive tackle. Tyler Warren, Will Johnson. Oh, Jalen Walker's still available, but
don't be looking at your phone. You're gonna spoil stuff.
No, I'm not. I promise I'm not looking.
All right.
No, I wish they'd trade up and draft Trey Lance.
So you get Pete Carroll's first pick, Seattle's pick, and I get the 49ers. What are we doing here?
Dude, I'm hosting this program. Sorry.
That's fair. That's fair.
And we are about a half an hour behind everybody else. So time moves slower on streaming. Every second is 1.5 in streaming. I noticed everybody was talking really slow.
Oh man. And now we're at commercial.
You think Peyton Manning's available in this draft, or do you think you're?
I think he's got like 3 years of eligibility left.
Dude, fuck. I
think he's going to transfer to Colorado.
reading college football's new kind of guideline. I think I have. Me and you probably both have like 7 years of eligibility left, including junior college. So
Ready to go. Count me in. I don't know. If you were to currently play a position, what would it be?
long snapper.
Long snapper.
Dude, they can't touch you.
You're one of those guys on Madden that's listed as a tight end, but you're like 48 overall. You're that's the long snapper.
Closer. Me personally, closer to 12 overall. That's the lowest you can go. I don't even cover the punt returns. I just kind of stand back there after snap.
You're like the bodyguard for the punter. You escort him off the field.
No, yeah, they cannot touch you until you lift your head. So you just keep your head down the whole time. I am the next Clint Gresham / Tyler Ott / Chris Stoll. That's our current long snapper.
Gonna get the bag though.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the minimum is like $750,000 a year. It's probably more than that. I'll take it.
Oh, so Niners. What are you thinking here?
I just said. I think I didn't really just say. Maybe Jalen Walker, the pass rusher, but he's only 6'1". So the thing is, Georgia has 2 pass rushers available between Jalen Walker and Mykel Williams. Jalen Walker is the one who, if you watch the tape, he did it. But Mykel Williams is the one with the measurables, the big wingspan. So I think it's probably going to be one of those 2 guys. Maybe they go Will Johnson. Maybe they go corner. Maybe not even Will Johnson. Maybe the guy from Texas, Barron. I hope they get Derek Harmon from Oregon because I don't know anything about him. He probably sucks.
I got a text from Ricky when Tet was selected.
What did he say?
It's a long, drawn-out word that I will not personally use on stream, but you can probably catch my drift. He was
he want
very sad. Oh, very much so.
Wait, who's he a fan of?
The Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
Missed him by 2 picks. All right. Here I am with San Francisco's pick. The pick is in, and we're going to take a look at a serviceman going to be able to announce the pick.
That guy looks like my buddy Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. Proud to announce celebrating our 250th anniversary. That's cool. Now you got to know, not only are we behind because of the stream, but we are also behind because I only have subtitles. So they're a smidgen behind as well. All right, here we go. Pick number 11 for the Niners. Goodell to the mic. Let's see who
they
the
said
Niners.
250 years.
Yes.
They were lying.
The San Francisco 49ers select with the 11th pick. Drum roll, please. It is Mykel Williams from Georgia. You nailed it.
Yeah, so that's the guy we were saying is kind of not really the producer, but more of a higher upside type of guy. He only had this is who I'm thinking of. He only had 5 sacks last year. Good for the Seahawks. But the measurables are all there.
Yeah. 14 tackles at or behind the line of scrimmage in 2024. 2 times second team All SEC selection. Mimics his game after Myles Garrett. Dallas on the clock. They only have a minute left on their timer. Let's see. I don't know if Ricky's here anymore. He probably boogied on out of here. I can't. And he probably already knows what the pick is. If we're behind,
probably.
The pick is in for Dallas.
Yeah, it's in for us. Okay.
It's in for us. Yeah, we've already selected Jalen Milroe.
The board's falling right for Tyler Williams to go, or sorry,
he might go here.
Tyler Warren to go to the Seahawks.
Warren might go here. If he doesn't go here, he's going to Miami.
No, they got a guy there. I think he's going to Seattle.
I know he's going to talk a lot to Indy as well. So, I mean, these next 3.
Then he's gonna go on social media and say, "Hey, Seattle, we got to see you."
Listen, if you're right after this whole time, and Tyler Warren becomes a Seattle Seahawk, I'm going to lose my mind. Like,
good or bad?
Great. I mean,
okay.
Oh man,
maybe.
Like I know I've joshed you for it, but like, oh man, I'd be over the moon. But to be fair, the Cowboys needs a running back, wide out, corner, and edge. So a Jerry Jones pick is let's pick tight end. So
I think it's Matthew Golden. I'm evens, right? Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Oh, why are they? What? Oh shit! The Dallas Cowboys get Tyler Booker, guard.
Whoa!
When he said Tyler, my heart dropped because I thought they were taking Tyler Warren. Now this is one of our guys that we had.
Yes,
mocked to us a lot. So, what? Are you upset about this pick?
I was texting Ricky. I don't even know if he's here anymore, but I told him you took our boy.
Yeah. It is kind of like the upside of Zabel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of getting stoked for our pick right now. I kind of don't really have much to say.
You're just like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, 5 more selections.
Miami here at 13. I mean,
what are their needs? A guardian cap?
I mean, you would think offensive line.
That was pretty rude.
So I guess we're going to see.
Do you see Laramie Tunsil got traded to the Bears this offseason?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. I was looking at trades including draft picks today, and that was one of them. And I was like, holy shit, I had no clue he left.
Yep. So Miami probably going to take a look at, you would have to think line, which means Indy at 14 is probably taking Warren. He's been mocked a few times.
I forget. What's Jerry Jones' son's name? Steven. Look at Steven there. All stoked. And their coach is Brian Schottenheimer, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. Did they just give up on trying to find one?
Oh, man. Stop talking to the parents. We were moving so quickly. Now we've slowed to a halt.
Well, dude, freaking Tyler Warren might be there for Atlanta. They'll have Kyle Pitts and Tyler Warren.
Oh, my
They're gonna
goodness.
waste
I got a
both their
buddy.
careers.
I have a good buddy. His name's Jesse, and he's a huge Atlanta Falcon fan. And, oh, man, his brain might explode. They need edge. They need a pass rush.
Braylon Trice comes back next year. He tore his ACL in the preseason last year. Huskies player. Second round pick last year.
Yeah. Look at
I still
everybody
can't-
so happy.
I still can't
Oh.
believe we're so far behind.
My phone's going off. Oh, I got a message probably from Ricky. Ricky, you wanted him? You can have him. He ain't happy. He wanted a playmaker.
I'm just the Michael Williams pick for the 49ers makes me happy that they didn't
It's-
pick one of the
it's
top
safe.
offense.
And
It's-
you're right. It
For
opens
us, it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not safe for them because he's one of the, like I said, lower floor, higher ceiling kind of guys.
Oh man. 340 right now for the Dolphins to make their pick. The pick is in for the Dolphins at 13.
Shador
Can't
Sanders. I got a
Oh.
notification from Yahoo Sports. Shador Sanders, the biggest name in the NFL draft, officially isn't top 10. Where might the Colorado quarterback land now? Steelers, Pittsburgh.
He's going to the Steelers. I mean, everybody has known that. He's going to the Steelers. Man, wouldn't it be crazy if Atlanta was like Jackson Dart?
I'd be so pissed. Michael Penix is my favorite non-Seahawk in the NFL.
They're like, well, it worked last year. Kirk, find a way out of here.
All right, I'm about to piss my pants. I will be right back, okay?
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
fine.
All right, bye.
I will hold down the fort while you're gone. All right. As Joe goes to the bathroom, we're gonna take a look here at number 13 here. I want to actually check. Has Joe been keeping up on this ticker down here at the bottom? I really haven't been checking our own stream. But it's been quite an eventful draft so far. If anybody's watching, post down there in the comments that you're still here. It's been a little while since we've seen a new comment. Would love to know that folks are still here as we are approaching the Seahawk pick on bated breath. And we get to know what the Dolphins are going to wind up picking here at 13. Really excited for Seattle's pick. Hopefully we don't trade out of it, and then we're doomed to sit here for the rest of the first round without the satisfaction of a pick. But honestly, historically, that's kind of been Seattle's MO. So we'll see. We will see. I would not be surprised if Tyler Warren goes here to Miami. They do love their tight end play, but the smart pick would probably be offensive lineman. Man, Mike Green, the edge from Marshall, might fall to us. Matthew Golden from Texas, he could be the newest Seahawk. That would be cool. And again, I think Joe and I are very different on our draft selections. Like, I want the needs to be filled. And Sam Darnold's not going to help this team if you don't have a decent offensive line. There are 3 holes on our line that needs filled, both guards and center. So we need to figure that out. Probably more so the guards than the center. Olu Toomey is decent enough. I think he could grow into something. But instant gratification, of course, is like, yeah, I want somebody new there now. All right, the Dolphins pick is in at 14. Let's take a look. Goodell to the mic. And the Dolphins, with the 13th pick, are going to select Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle from Michigan. All right. So the Dolphins, neglecting their interior line problem, goes to the opposite line and selects Kenneth Grant from Michigan. That, to me at least, is a bit of a surprising pick. I would have thought they would have addressed the other side of the offensive line, but
Tyler Warren's still on the board.
Yes, he's still here. And Indy put in their pick super quick. And I think all the mocks that pointed to Warren going to Indianapolis are going to get their wish right here.
I don't know.
I mean, Indy is a weird team. They have a lot of holes. And, right now, quarterback, you have AR and Daniel Jones duking it out for the QB1 position.
Aren't you happy, though, that remember everybody was like, oh, if the Colts didn't take Anthony Richardson, the Seahawks were going to take him? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Everybody's saying
absolutely. That. I wanted AR.
I didn't. I saw him as Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Honestly, 15 Florida Gators, has accuracy issues, but is really good at running the ball and is physical.
Yeah.
I saw him as an athletic freak version of Tim Tebow, where Tebow was.
Defensive tackle for Michigan goes to Miami.
But let's think here for a second. Okay, so the Colts are probably going to take Tyler Warren, but say they don't. Say they take what's that guy from Georgia's name?
I know, you were just talking about him.
Jalen Walker. So say they take Jalen Walker.
Atlanta won't take him.
Arizona won't take him. They got McBride. And then who's right in front of us?
I don't know.
Damn, why'd we have to win that game against the Rams at the end of the season that we really wanted to win to go 10-7? Why did we do that?
Because it meant something.
I mean, today, right now, I'm pissed that we won that game.
All right, here you go, man. Colts are in.
The Colts select Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State. Didn't even want him. I did not even want him. I'm happy with the.
Oh man. I have a congregant at church. He's a huge Penn State Lion fan, and he's also the only Colt fan I know. And Jerry is going to be so happy.
I'm not happy for Jerry. I really don't like. Never mind. I don't even care about Tyler Warren. He's not even good at football. Well, who's going to throw Tyler Warren the football, Jerry?
I don't know. Maybe Tyler Warren's going to be throwing the football. Who knows?
God
Oh man,
damn it, that pisses me off.
As sad as I am, look, I've had many dreams not come true with Seattle draft picks. I'm so happy for Jerry. That will be so much fun. And I know it hurts you. I know. Don't say the meanest thing possible. Don't be like that. It doesn't look good on you. Don't say that. You're just hurt. It's okay.
I want the Seahawks to trade back so bad. I was close, dude. I was 4 picks off with Tyler Warren.
Oh man, my cheeks hurt. I'm smiling so much. I'm so happy for him. Oh, that's cool.
I wish I knew Jerry so I'd have somebody to be happy for, but I don't know a single Colts fan. So
I didn't either until I became Jerry's pastor. So there you go. Oh man, I'm so happy for him. He loves it. Everybody's happy.
Right. Okay. So
except for you. Interior lineman. That's what we're taking. All the fun people will be taken before they get to us.
That's the thing is Tet McMillan was kind of my guy. I was like, okay, but then Tyler Warren starts falling. I'm like, maybe him or Loveland, that'd be cool. Because I've seen Warren's comp more to like a Gronkowski. Like his high end is like a Gronkowski. And Loveland's high end type is more like a Sam Laporta type. One of those two guys would be awesome, but we got none of those two guys. Have we seen one trade tonight, by the way?
Yeah.
That's it. Just one, right? Sorry. Yeah. I meant, have we seen more than one?
Oh, no.
Yeah. You're like, duh. Yeah, we've seen one trade tonight.
I was like, it was the story of the night.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it that way. Well, cool. I guess.
Well, you gotta think Atlanta goes edge.
You gotta think Seahawks go Shedeur Sanders.
Don't be this way. Don't be this
way.
What? Your hurt is making you into a terrible person.
I'm thinking a splash pick. Honestly, though, I don't. If they take Shedeur, I'm gonna be so upset.
Me too. Please.
And
don't.
I hope I'm gonna be like the guy when the Chiefs drafted Patrick Mahomes, and goes, "This is why this team will never win a Super Bowl."
Oh man,
I wish I was that guy.
So
that guy's sweet.
Oh, Atlanta chilling here at 15, taking their good old time. Oh man, it's crazy. I felt like the top 10 went so quick. And then the last 5, we have just been slugging through.
Oh yeah,
you gotta think about us East Coast people. It's 9:43.
Yeah. Dude, everyone thinks about you guys all the time. You need to stop with that. Think about the East Coast people, as if the world doesn't revolve around the East Coast people.
I mean, if you think about it, if New York didn't exist, like if the stock exchange was not held in New York, we would probably like say it was based in like Oklahoma City. Like
No.
that would be the place where like everything would happen, right? Because
No.
well, it's a money thing. That it's like based off of when the market's open.
No, it would be like Philadelphia.
Well, no, I was trying to pick a random place outside of the Eastern Seaboard, and you just so happened to pick one that's in the same exact time zone as New York. So good on you.
Isn't
like,
Oklahoma on the Eastern time zone?
No, do you not know how time zones work?
No, not really. I know it goes west to east. I know we are 3 hours behind Eastern time. I know. I think Colorado's an hour ahead of us. Green Bay's 2 hours ahead of us. You guys are 3 hours ahead of us. I don't know. Leave me alone. I don't travel. You're up, Pony Boy. Go ahead. Pick us in.
All right. It is time for the Atlanta Falcons to pick their pick. And we're going to wait on bated breath for an edge rusher.
Why is College Game Day here?
Because they're there every year. They're the people that should be hosting this thing.
Where's know Lee Corso?
Asleep.
He's retiring. His last game day is the 30th of August.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, first week or week 0.
What game?
Or no, that would be week 1.
Like where? Like where are they at?
I don't know.
He should have retired a while ago, but
week 1 is Labor Day weekend, no, week 1 is the week. Fuck me. Week 1 is the week before Labor Day weekend, I think.
Oh, this guy is saying that all eyes are on Pittsburgh to take a quarterback at 21.
Just wait till the Seahawks slide back to number 20.
You're just angry.
Take Jackson Dart. Honestly, if I were to have to pick between the two, the Seahawks reach in the first round and pick a quarterback, I'd take Dart over Sanders. You. How about yourself?
Yeah, I agree. If we had to, like if that was the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I'm getting juked every time I see the pick is in because then we never actually pick the pick. All right, the pick is in. We're going up to the board. I'm a few seconds behind Joe, like 2 seconds. So
and we're about 10 minutes behind the rest of you guys. So
I went from being like 8 seconds ahead of Joe to being 2 seconds behind. All right, get down to the mic with the 15th pick of the NFL draft. The Falcons are going to select Jalen Walker from Georgia, linebacker.
Cool.
I mean, he's going to primarily play defensive end. He's a speed rusher. So that's exactly what they need. I know my buddy Jesse's going to be happy.
AZ. Sorry. I'm updating the ticker. That totally matters, but I enjoy doing it. Yeah, so here's the problem is we're 2 picks away from the Seahawks pick. And I am so freaking pumped for us to trade back. Because I'm not excited.
You need to be excited about practicality, needs being filled. And it's not going to be flashy, and you're going to like it because that's what we have to do. So stop it.
All right.
It's going to be some interior lineman you ain't never heard of, and it's okay.
I really hope it's somebody we have at least heard of.
The North Dakota State kid's still here.
Yeah, that's what I mean by at least we've still heard of him.
Where do you think Arizona goes?
I don't know.
I feel like they're in like the worst spot. Like they're not good enough to be good, and they're not bad enough to be bad, and they're just kind of stuck. Yeah, Jalen Walker won the Butkus Award last year. That's pretty cool. Like a Georgia kid going to Atlanta. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they have so many guys that are drafted, though. You don't even really think about it.
Well, yeah, but I like it when that kind of stuff happens.
Where's he from, though? Let's look it up.
Oh man, you're gonna kill the vibe. You're gonna unearth the truth.
North Carolina. Close enough.
Oh,
Should have been a Panther.
close enough. I'm driving to Atlanta, and when I get to North Carolina, I know I'm still not close.
Oh, you've had to drive there before?
I'm going. Well, yes, I have, and I'm going to drive there again here in the summer.
You gonna drive through North Carolina, you say?
Yep.
Yeah.
We basically drive until we get to a highway that points south and stay on that road for 738 miles or something like that. And then you're in Georgia.
Wait, how many miles?
Like 738 miles. And that's like the second.
That seems like an exact amount of miles.
Well, we're planning a trip. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, it seems like
it's fresh. It's fresh. It's fresh. Yeah, I went to Atlanta a number of years ago for a conference down there. And that was a lot of fun. But now we're going to a NASCAR race down there. And taking a group of guys and going.
I was supposed to go to a bachelor party at NASCAR this weekend. Yeah, it's
really?
like Talladega. Is that what they're racing this weekend? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a bucket list destination for NASCAR. That's cool.
Yeah, I was supposed to go there, but didn't end up going.
All right, here's the cards.
The wife didn't like it. I think the group of guys that were going, I don't think I'd really get along with other than the bachelor himself either. So I'm kind of happy I didn't go. There's already a bunch of drama in the group.
Holy moly, already. Yeah, just started.
They left yesterday.
Okay. Well, and you're already hanging out with me. I mean, come on. You're going to trade this to go somewhere else?
No. Honestly, I do want to go to NASCAR one day, but I don't travel. So it's like, it's not like I'm just going to so happen to be in the same place that NASCAR is going on at.
Yeah.
The pick is in. Wow, that's kind of a cool little light show they got going on.
All right, here we go.
Defensive tackle from Old. Oh.
Okay.
Your turn. Go ahead. Oh, no.
Walter Nolan.
16. Walter Nolan, defensive tackle from Ole Miss. I thought it was 15. That's my bad.
Yeah. All right. So, fortifying some lines here. Back-to-back picks.
Yeah. I just still wish we would have got.
If you have to say I'm the next Aaron Donald, you are not the next Aaron Donald. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're supposed to have the next Aaron Donald.
Except our coach is going to put in 1,000 defensive linemen in the game during the course of the game. Nobody's ever going to amass any kind of stats because we're just rotating people in and out every single play.
Except Boye Mafe's 17 sacks next year. He's going to have one
Yes.
per game.
One
He's
every
gonna have
game.
One every game. Maybe he'll
It's
have
his
15.
law.
He'll have 2 without.
Death, taxes, 1 sack every game.
Gets 1 sack.
All right, Bengals are in, so this is an offensive line pick.
No, their defense was
Their defense is bad too. Yeah,
pretty bad. Yeah, their offense was actually pretty good. I want to look that up really quick. Their offensive ranking, points per game. It was they were 7th in the NFL in points per game. That's not just 7th in the AFC. They were 7th in the NFL. It didn't make the playoffs because their defense was 4th in the NFL in points per game.
So maybe here, since he gets
Will Johnson,
there's an
maybe.
edge. Yeah, there's an edge rusher from Marshall as well.
I know they were like 2nd or 3rd in defensive pass yards allowed. So I wouldn't.
Oh,
Will Johnson, maybe from Michigan. I don't know. We kind of need somebody to replace Woolen. I mean, honestly, this is what
you're trying so hard to not pick a lineman.
No, I'll be happy if they pick a lineman. I'm just not expecting it because of the words of the great John Schneider.
It's a tired old trope. No, this offensive line is tired. We are tired.
He called it a lazy criticism for us to.
What a doofus. I don't know. We might get Matthew Golden, though. That would be cool. I don't know, man. Gray Zabel from North Dakota State. That's the safe pick. Take the safe pick.
That's not safe because he was an FCS ball player. I mean, he's played against pretty bad opponents. Top level bad opponents. They probably beat the Huskies last year by 1 possession.
Look, I've lived through Stone Forsythe. It can't get much worse.
No, you can. His name is Jermaine Ifedi.
Jermaine Ifedi. I was waiting for it. I've also lived through that.
Dude, I was thinking that. So, who picked Tyler Booker? Who was that? It's on the ticker. Wait 1 sec.
Oh yeah.
Just give me about 50 seconds, and I'll tell you who drafted Tyler Booker. Alabama offensive lineman just brings me flashbacks of Jermaine Ifedi, and I'm like 99% sure he went to Alabama. Because if not, I'm gonna look like a dipshit. I'm gonna look it up to just fact check myself.
Tyler Booker,
Texas A&M. Texas A&M. Jermaine Ifedi did. So I guess Charles Cross should give me woes, but I don't know why I feel like Jermaine Ifedi went to Alabama. Maybe it's because James Carpenter.
Dallas.
What?
Dallas picked Booker.
Oh, okay. Maybe James Carpenter went to Alabama. I know that for sure, but Ifedi seems like an Alabama guy. I don't know.
Oh man.
So while we're here, got any vacation plans coming up? Going to Atlanta?
Yep, in June.
Sweet.
Last week of June over my birthday. What about you?
No.
Mr. I don't go anywhere.
No, obviously, because I don't go anywhere. Oh yeah, that is pretty sick. One thing about Green Bay is when I went there with one of my friends, see that house they're showing right there? They're just kind of all over the place. It's basically in a neighborhood. Not like, I don't know, it kind of made it. You're not from here, so you wouldn't know, but it kind of reminded me of like downtown Kent. Do you know where Kent is? Have you heard of Kent?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I can't say I can lead you there.
But anyways, you'll be walking past houses, and this lady was like, "Hey, do you want a beer?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good." She's like, "Come on, take one." And we're like, "Oh, okay, sounds good. How about a margarita?" We're like, "Sure." It was super fun.
Oh man, PA, that'd get somebody shot.
Really?
Oh yeah, we are keep to ourselves. Don't keep your head down, kind of folk.
Shit.
Bengals pick Shamar Stewart, edge Texas A&M. All right, so you were right. Going defensive line.
Not really right. I just thought they were going to go defense.
Well, I mean, my initial thought was offensive line, but yeah, defense here for the Bengals, which you're right. They need to be drafting defense. And we're here, Joe. We're finally here. We're finally here. On the clock. It's happening.
It's not. We're trading.
No.
We'll see. We're
Don't
trading.
be like that. No.
Dude, if we trade back, if the Steelers really need a quarterback, nobody really
not
else.
taking a quarterback. Denver's not taking a quarterback. We're not
I don't
taking
know.
a quarterback.
Who's
It's
at 21?
Steelers.
We're taking Jackson Dart.
Gray Zabel, North Dakota State.
And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with just about anything, to be honest, except
Jalen Milroe, Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, that would just be ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're known for reaching in the first round. Maybe we'll take LJ Collier 2.0. We have 4 minutes and 17 seconds to figure out who we're trading down with. And that's another Seahawk thing. You do not.
Yeah, I know.
You do
I'm
not.
aware.
You do not turn the pick in until it's 0-0-1.
And I just, for selfish reasons, if you're gonna trade down, please just be in the first round. I don't want to wait and not have a pick and enjoy
that's what I'm about to. We're in the middle of the first round. I'd really like to trade down to about 25. Dare to compare Myles Garrett and Shamar Stewart? See, that's the thing is they can compare numbers, but can he play football? You know, I think that's a big thing where we get confused with the measurables compared to can he actually play. Dude, I got a Philly cheesesteak on the way.
Ooh.
I did not order pizza because my wife didn't tell me what kind of pizza she wanted, but she was like, "What do you really want?" And I'm like, "A Philly cheesesteak from
the
Philly."
Pick is in.
Seahawks did not trade down.
Ah!
That was a noise. That counted.
We're gonna be okay.
It's cool.
And commercial.
Nah, they don't do that in the first round.
Man, look at that Thanos chain.
That's pretty fucking wild, dude. That is a little over the top.
Hi, Brett. Welcome back. We're on the precipice of figuring out who Seattle picks. I'm so excited. And Joe gets to announce it. I'm here for it, man. That chain is insane, dude. Who's y'all's guess? I think it's Gray Zabel.
I don't.
I'm hoping it's Gray Zabel.
See, my friend texted me saying, not that he knew, but he said, I think we go corner. I think Will Johnson from Michigan would be a good selection here. I don't even want to look at my phone because I was going to look at best available.
Yep, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You can't do it now. You've waited too long.
And now we're going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings commercial.
No way.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Okay, here we go. Why'd we get the 8 oldest people in Washington State to be the front line for our fan base?
Shut up. They're here when our state got established. Gray Zabel.
Yes!
North Dakota State.
Yes! Yes!
They're listening.
Yes! Oh, finally! He's got Catan on the table next to him. High IQ. Sneaky athletic.
But does his dad have a Thanos chain?
Probably not. Oh, man.
I think that's where we thought. I think that's kind of what we thought we were going to do. I'm so happy we took an offensive guard. Did you know that the last offensive guard taken this high by the Seattle Seahawks, do you know who it was?
Nope.
Steve Hutchinson, 17th overall in 2001.
Holy moly. Wow.
Yeah, so
what a relief, dude. Oh.
Yeah, obviously he listens.
Oh, what a relief. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes.
And the stash, I didn't realize he had such a great mustache.
Yes.
The only thing I'm nervous about, like I said, is his level of competition. But obviously, he shined in the Senior Bowl, and that kept his stock up. And he's a farmer.
He rented 250 acres in North Dakota to plant corn.
That's driving distance.
Or South Dakota, I'm sorry. Yeah, one of those. It might as well be one state. What are we doing here?
Slickhawk commented, we actually took a guard. Let's see what Softy had to say. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, highest Softy tweeted highest draft guard since Hutchinson. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's true. Look how Hutch turned out, right? He left us for the Vikings, but his 5 years here were pretty great. So. Are you tweeting out? You're tweeting, aren't you? You're tweeting in the Twitter's verse. You're crying. You're so happy. You have a tear.
I'm relieved. I'm relieved. I'm so relieved. I'm not crying, but
you're pretty close. I don't know, dude.
No, man. I gotta tell you, dude. Like, allergies here are terrible. It's the
I got
worst
a
year for
I got a
balling.
text from my friend. He just texted me. I think he's watching our show because he just texted me saying gritty. That's all he said. This guy's gritty.
This guy's gritty.
Our team, in all seriousness, our team has got a lot more quiet throughout the year. So I'm, like I said, not sure how I feel about it. This team hasn't been this quiet in a while. But
No
hey, I'm
Thanos chains
happy.
in our building.
A Thanos chains would be accepted at the door. A Thanos chain would get you into the VMAC. What would you do if his dad did? I don't know who Thanos' enemy is. I'm not. I'm not really a superhero guy. But what would you do if his? Okay,
he is the bad guy.
Who's the rock guy in Avengers? The guy that looks like rocks.
Well, his name is Korg.
No. Are you sure?
Is he orange or is he like gray?
Rock guy. Avengers. I think it's Avengers. Yeah. Yeah, Korg. So what would you do if Gray? Yeah, you were right. No, I'm sorry. Not meaning to downplay that. But what would you do if Gray's Abel's dad had a chain of Korg?
That'd be cool. I'd be all here for it.
I need a new chair, dude. This thing sucks.
Yeah, I'm hurting too.
Do you not have a gaming chair? I didn't see.
Nope. Can't have a chair with wheels if I race, because if I push down on the pedals, I skid backwards.
Shoot, Snoop Dogg's hosting the Time 100 deal. But yeah, Gray's Abel, just who we're hoping. I mean, honestly, I was hoping for it too. It's just not like a splash pick like Tyler Warren. If Tyler Warren was there, I'd still take him.
Yeah. Oh man, what a relief!
What would you do if we trade back in to pick?
I'd be pumped. I'd be pumped out of my mind. Just give me more at this point.
We take Jalen Milroe. Okay, honestly, I might have asked you this earlier. Who would you rather have, Quinn Ewers or Jalen Milroe?
Milroe.
I'm taking Milroe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm doing it to you again. It's an odd number, and I have to pee. I broke the seal, so I'll be right back.
It's okay. All right.
Be right back. Get yourself another whiskey soda or whatever that was.
I'm trying to hold a full bladder right now. Tampa Bay selecting at the moment. Goodell's at the mic.
All right, when you gotta go, I'll sub you out. Bye.
All right. Emeka Egbuka goes to Tampa Bay.
That's pretty sick.
Whoa, that's
all right.
sick.
I'll be right back.
Yep. All right. Emeka Egbuka goes to Tampa Bay. It would have been really cool to see him and JSN paired up, but let me tell you, I am so happy. We looked at the worst thing on the team, and in the first round, we address it. That's what good teams do. And you can't be cute and go out and get splash players when fundamentally you need to figure out your offensive line play. And no amount of speed from Egbuka is going to change how much time Sam Darnold has to pass the ball. And we know that Darnold has to have a good pocket. So that's the direction that this team's going towards. Be responsible. And they were. I'm so happy that we got our guy. So Denver's here at 20. Probably running back. Scatterboo, maybe. I feel like that's a little high. I could see a trade happening here. Get in front of Pittsburgh, pick Jackson Dart, force Pittsburgh to pick Shedeur Sanders. I don't know. Cleveland's got a stockpile of picks. You could go back into the first round, get a guy. It's going to be interesting. I thought Denver would be one of those teams to trade up and get Genty. But I'm pumped Genty's going to the Raiders. That is such a Pete Carroll pick. And I know for years we were frustrated with how high we would draft running backs. But, I mean, Vegas needs a great, great running back. And Pete will know how to use him. So that'll be fun. But Emeka Egbuka going to Tampa Bay, giving Baker Mayfield a weapon on the outside. That'll be great. Will Johnson, maybe? I don't really know Denver's needs. I feel like we're a little behind on they need a wideout. Matthew Golden here would make some sense. Man, I am pumped. This has been cool. Joe's back.
All right, did we trade up yet?
No. We're waiting for Denver here at 20.
I'm not even I'm good. I'm not even going to update the ticker anymore. I'm kind of stoked with what we got. It's so much to type in Emeka Egbuka right now. I have it's not even like I can go ahead.
I'm so relieved is probably the best word. Everybody knows the biggest problem on this team. It's just, does the general manager have it within him to get out of his own way, to let the ego step aside, and to just address the problem? We don't know.
We thought it was no. We thought it was no.
Yeah.
We thought the answer was no.
We don't know if Zabel's going to correlate into the NFL. But you know what? I can say I root for a team that knows their weaknesses and in the first round of the draft tried to address them. Right? So offensive line building is an imperfect art. If it was simple, everybody would have great offensive lines. And it's never a guarantee. But I just wanted to see from the front office this sort of humility to go, everybody's saying it. We know it's the biggest need. Let's go after it.
Yeah, and we've done nothing. We've done nothing over free agency to fix it.
Yes. Oh, man. That's not whiskey lemonade.
This?
Yeah.
No, this is a real Pacific Northwest IPA. All right.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, see that? ENW.
Okay.
If you ever want a good beer, and you're from Pennsylvania, so you probably don't know what good beer is. One of these.
What's that even called?
Bodhisattva.
You have to be drawn to make a name like that.
It's from a movie. I'm not sure which one. I could look it up and tell you right now. But it's probably one of the most popular beers in Washington State.
Really?
Yeah. It's from Point Break.
Oh.
It says, why did Johnny Utah? Oh, yeah, they have another beer named Johnny Utah. Why did Johnny Utah let Bodie go?
Look at him wearing his big dorky hat.
Who?
I don't know. Somebody that was standing with Dion had a big Colorado giant hat.
I missed it. I'm on Sean Payton, who I hate, by the way. I cannot stand Sean Payton. It's like, oh, yeah, you won a Super Bowl and paid players to take Brett Favre out of the NFC Championship game and Kurt Warner out of the divisional game. Good for you.
All right. Broncos are in.
I think a Make-A-Wish kid's doing it. That's pretty cool. Chiseled jawline on the Make-A-Wish kid.
I know. He's not rocking a small little beard. He doesn't need it.
I mean, to be fair, it looks like he could be drafted.
I know.
He looks like J.J. McCarthy.
He's battled cancer.
That's cool.
Good job, man.
What would you do if he was like, shut up, Roger? Shut up, Goodell. Let me make my fucking pick.
It's me. I'm going.
Oh, wow. Jahdae Barron, cornerback from Texas, going to the
Wow.
Oh, a
Wow.
little person Broncos fan.
He is a comedian. I can't remember his name, but I do know him.
Is that
He's a
Peter
comedian.
Dinklage?
No, it's not Peter Dinklage, but he's a comedian. I've seen him before.
It's not Wee Man. Wee Man passed away.
No.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right. Well, that's a bit of a surprise, I would think. Because that guy from Michigan's still out there, which he's going to plop right into Harbaugh's lap, which, boo.
No, he's not. Steelers are taking him. Do you think odds that the Steelers are taking Shador?
The
I don't
Steelers are
think they
taking
are.
Shador Sanders. Yes.
I don't think they are.
100%. 100%. I would be absolutely shocked. They're getting Shador.
I don't think so. Part of me feels like this night's kind of been like,
Weird.
there's only been one trade. It's been a little weird, especially with Loveland going before Warren. And then Jacksonville trading up to number 2. I don't know. We're kind of due for another crazy moment, right? There hasn't been one for a while.
Well, I mean, I think like this past pick, that was a bit of a reach.
He was ranked right neck and neck with Will Johnson from what
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw on just the best available. I don't know.
Man, it's got to be Shador. Like, it
I hope it's
has to
not.
be. I hope it's Jackson Dart. That would be.
I
Oh,
don't.
man.
Because I'm trying to get him at pick 32. If we trade up to 32 for Dart, I'd be stoked.
That would be cool.
The thing is, I've said this. I know we've never done drafts together, but I've always said just trade up to 32 to take your quarterback if you think you're taking him in the second round because you get that 5th year.
Yeah.
That 5th year is a big deal.
But the thing about Jackson Dart, he's old, right?
So,
I mean, he's not
How
going
old
to
is
play
he?
this year.
how old is he? 25?
Or no, is the kid from Louisville. He's the old guy. There's
Tyler
one
Shuck.
old, there's one old one of the group. I can't remember if it's Dart or Shuck.
I don't know because Dart went to USC in 2020. No, Dart's 21. And I know Milro's not that old.
Ooh, I get to call the Steelers pick. Oh, man. It's only fitting.
Let's see.
I'm here for it. Oh, man.
Yeah, it is Tyler Shuck with Louisville.
He's the old one.
Yeah, but I mean, Penix was 25, Bo Nix 25. If you're expecting a quarterback to be your franchise guy for 10 years, what's the difference between 25 and 23? If he's that good.
All righty. Roger Goodell to the mic. Here we go with the 21st pick of the draft. The Steelers are picking. Whoa,
A bust from Oregon. A bust.
Oh, Derek Harmon, defensive tackle from Oregon. What in the world?
Why does he look pissed?
What?
Yeah, I'm kind
Oh
of
my
speechless too. Sick, dude.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shador continues to fall.
And these, all I see is the three that are next. They ain't gonna fucking pick him. Let's just look at the draft board here on who's picking, because these are all playoff teams. Every team has their original draft pick.
Ah. Oh man. Oh man.
I told you.
What? What in the world, dude?
God damn it.
Oh. He looks sad. Like,
well, he should.
look,
He
Cowboy.
went to Oregon.
Yeah.
He went to Oregon to win a national championship, and okay, so the next teams picking: Chargers, Herbert; the Packers, Love; Vikings, McCarthy; Texans, Stroud; Rams, Stafford; Ravens, Lamar; Lions, Goff.
He's the Rams. Maybe it's the Rams.
Maybe that's the only one, because Redskins, Daniels; Bills, Allen; Chiefs, Mahomes; and Eagles, Hurts.
Oh my gosh.
Unless somebody trades up, or the Rams not for some reason. Stafford's old.
I would think.
But you'd think, I mean, they made the playoffs last year. You'd think they'd be in kind of a win now. They won the division last year, so you'd think they're thinking, we want to win now. Why would we draft Shador Sanders? Unless somebody trades up, I don't think he's going in the first round.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'm taking
No.
my bathroom break. You can't say no. You went twice.
Were you talking the whole time I was gone? Because I wasn't.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, go ahead.
What do you mean you wasn't? I haven't left at all.
I meant I'm not. Okay, go ahead. Anybody in the chat have anything to talk about? Because I don't believe that Shador is being drafted in the first round. I just got a text from a friend saying Cleveland trades up to take Shador. I mean, they have the capital. They have a first round pick next year from Jacksonville, who's probably not going to be that good. Let's see I don't know. I'm kind of on the Jackson Dart train now that the quarterback needy teams are done. I'd like to see the Seahawks draft Jackson Dart. What's our first pick tomorrow? Let's see. Our first pick tomorrow is pick 18, which wouldn't be a terrible spot to take a quarterback. I'll take Dart or Sanders at pick 18 in the second round. And then we also have pick 20, so we can package those and possibly move up into today even. But yeah, the Browns have picked 33 and 36. They can more than move into the first round to take Shador. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what the breaking down the selection. All right, let's check out the Seahawks draft analysis. Up to this point, let's scroll down. It says why they pick him. It's obvious our offensive line sucks. Well, they basically said that first line. Why they picked him. It's no secret that the interior of the Seahawks offensive line was starved for difference makers. I think we did have difference makers, but they weren't good difference makers. That group was overmatched last season, and Seattle did not add a single guard or center in free agency. But this pick goes beyond a need. It also shows about Zabel's upside and his fit in Clint Kubiak's outside zone running game, which will prioritize athletic offensive linemen who can get off the ball and move in space. Zabel is that and more. He has a 36.5-inch vertical jump and a 9-foot, 3-inch broad jump, which is some kind of explosiveness for someone who is 6'6" and 312 pounds. Biggest question on Gray Zabel is, what position will Zabel play? He played left guard in both tackle spots in college. He doesn't have prototypical arm length for an NFL tackle, which is why he's widely projected to move inside. Zabel worked at center and guard at the Senior Bowl, where his strong performance showed he can handle the huge jump in competition from the FCS to the NFL. There's a sense that Seattle views him as a guard. They have an opening on the left side with Laken Tomlinson's departure. Who's our starting guards right now? Anthony Bradford, and it's not Christian Haynes. It's Samaya. What's his name? Samaya. You know it. He played for us last year. Look it up. Look up his name. I think he's like number 64 or 61, maybe 64 or 61. The Chargers clock hit 0. Oh, the pick is in. I was kind of hoping they'd pull a Vikings and not actually turn the pick in.
Satoa Lamea.
Satoa Lamea. It's between him, Anthony Bradford, and Christian Haynes. Haynes was a big disappointment last year.
Yes, he was.
At least for me personally, which is pretty selfish. The guy's life is on the line here. And I'm talking about him being a disappointment for me.
Yeah, he's making millions of dollars. Big disappointment for me. You've let me down.
The real question is, so I'm getting a Philly cheesesteak from my local burger place right now. Have you ever had a cheesesteak from Philadelphia? And how is it?
I have not had a Philly cheesesteak from Philadelphia. I've had not okay. Let me rephrase. Where I used to live before where I live now, there was a little like gem tucked back in the mountains, and it was a bit of a diner slash entertainment place. He'd hold like jazz shows, and he played saxophone, and he was from Philly. And
It was a strip club, guys. I'm just kidding.
And his name is Big Joe, and he prided himself on bringing the cheesesteak recipe, whatever, that he made famous in Philly up to Forksville, Pennsylvania. And so I haven't been to Philly to have a real Philly cheesesteak, but I have had real Philly cheesesteaks, and they are phenomenal.
Oh, shit. The Chargers took Omari and Hampton running back out of North Carolina.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't think we'd see two running backs in the first round. I saw a couple people with it in their mock drafts, but I didn't really think it was going to happen. And also, I've seen him and Trevion Henderson go.
Wow. All right, Green Bay, hometown boys on the clock. They had many trade calls for that pick, apparently.
Yeah, the Seahawks going, hey, we'll trade you DK Metcalf for this pick.
Holy moly. You got to think Golden's going to go here. Like Green Bay finally breaks the first round wide receiver curse in Green Bay. That would be electric, man. That would be cool.
You know how pissed Rodgers is going to be?
Oh, who cares about Aaron Rodgers? He's going to be Pittsburgh Steelers starting quarterback.
I think we've seen that he is probably going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback by the results of the 21st pick in the NFL draft. I think it might be proven. What if he doesn't, though? I think that's a big question. Is what if he isn't?
Mason Rudolph.
Yeah,
or the win.
Or like anybody else that hasn't got his head smashed in by Myles Garrett's helmet or his own helmet via Myles Garrett. Did you watch that game live?
Yes.
Me too.
I thought he died.
I remember watching
I thought he was going to die. Like
was that had to be in 2019, right? Not 2020.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, because I just started, like, basically me and my wife, like, just got engaged. And I remember we were watching the game. I was like,
let me introduce you to football. It has a bad stereotype of being a super violent sport, but you'll love it.
We got engaged pretty quick after we started dating because we've known each other for a long time. And I remember her watching the game. And she goes, what's going on? And I go, nothing I've ever seen before. Same with, you know what was crazy is I don't watch all the primetime games, you know, but the frickin' DeMar Hamlin game I was watching live. Were you watching that one too?
Yep.
Yeah, and I was going, she goes, are they going to cancel the game? I go, they don't cancel games. And then they canceled. I go, oh, shit. I think he might have died. He didn't. That's why I'm laughing right now. He's in full health and had an interception last year.
Or he's
what?
a clone. Or
he's a clone. He's a clone for sure. But
like it's the years. Like you can tell.
Yeah, no, and the eye separation. I don't fucking know. I remember when that was going on, especially when they're like, oh, dude, he wasn't actually hurt. And it's like, I'm pretty sure he almost died on the field. Or no, literally did and came back. So I don't know about you. I'm a huge opponent of the Guardian cap. I think it looks dumb. I think it's stupid. I hate the Guardian cap. I did say I saw DeMar Hamlin wearing one. And I know his injury was with his heart. I was like, let that guy wear a Guardian cap, dude. He almost died on the field. Let him wear a Guardian cap. Him and Tua Tagovailoa.
I'm a fan of the Guardian cap. If it statistically helps, sure. Go ahead and wear one.
I hate it. You know why? Because it's proven to not be as effective as the helmet that Tua wears. A regular helmet with the Guardian cap. What?
You mean the cap with the helmet is not as effective as just the helmet?
Yeah, so I don't know if they put a Guardian cap. So like a lot of people wear the whatever Revolution Speed Flex, right? That's probably the most common helmet. That helmet with the Guardian cap is not as effective as the helmet that Tua Tagovailoa wears without the Guardian cap.
Oh.
One sec. My wife wants something.
All right. This is my pick anyway. Still waiting on the hometown Packers. They're probably going to take all their time.
I guess she didn't. I saw her open the door for a sec, but if she makes an appearance, I'll let you know. They're going to trade out.
Green Bay? No, they're taking all the time. They're soaking it in.
My favorite was, I don't know if you probably don't remember it. It's a super random game. But the Seahawks played the Packers on Monday night or Thursday night in 2018. I remember that game because I was yelling "Go back home" instead of "Go back ho, go Pack go." I was pretty stoked on that.
Look at that. Draft estimated attendance is more than the population of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I was going to ask you. I thought you were going to say the attendance. I was going to ask what the population was.
It's like 107,000 versus 127,000.
Oh, hey, Herb Street's eating a hot dog.
The pick is in for the Green Bay Packers.
And they take Shador Sanders. I'm just kidding.
Man, wouldn't that be wild?
Hey, they like to take quarterbacks a couple years in advance.
Oh, this chair. Oh.
I know, I hate it, dude. It sucks. The good news is I'd rather be in this chair than be a Duck fan or a 49er fan.
True.
Let's okay.
Oh, come on. No need to prolong this.
Yeah, keep going.
Think of us East Coast people. We're tired.
Yeah. Yeah, think about those guys. It's business owners. Their businesses close at 5 p.m. and you're like, oh, I can still call these guys. It's 3:30, and you're like, oh wait, no, East Coast time.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Don't hate the land, hate the time difference.
I think this is Goody's last pick. I think this is his last year as GM.
You think he's going to get fired?
No. The GM for Green Bay is only in for a certain amount of years because the city owns the team.
Yeah, no, I knew that. I didn't know. I thought that was the president, like he is. He's president and CEO.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, him, that position.
Because I think the GM.
All right, Goody's up here making the pick. 23 for Green Bay
No, that's
Packers.
no, that's not. That's their president. It's Mike something.
Okay, Goody, we get it.
No, it's
You're
not
very
him.
grateful.
It's not him. It's not Gutekunst. It's
They are
Mark
gonna
Murphy.
pick. Oh, Mark Murphy. Yeah, you're right. Stop blabbing. We just want the pick.
No, we don't. We want to hear this guy. "13 times."
All right, here we go. Pick number 23. Green Bay will select.
They did
For the
pick
first
it.
time. A wide receiver. Oh my goodness. Matthew Golden's going to Green Bay. They did it. They did it. I told you they would do it.
You called it. Is that who you said it was going to be too?
Yes. Holy moly. For the first time since 2002, the Green Bay Packers select a wide receiver in the first round. Wow. The curse is broken in Green Bay. That's amazing. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. That is cool.
Aaron Rodgers so pissed right now, dude. Aaron Rodgers is so pissed. He's going to sign with the Steelers right now. Do you remember him going before the draft where they drafted Love? He goes, "I wish they draft a skill position player." Well, they did. They drafted a replacement.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to get some water.
All right, sounds good. Is that All right, guys, I'm back. And the Viking selection is in. And I got a Philly cheesesteak from Mealtime in Maple Valley. Sorry, guys, I got to take a break for a minute. I'm hungry. I like your style. Adding some blankets, huh?
Trying, man. Oh, this is rough.
Well, the Vikings pick is in.
I know. I left my water over there. I got distracted.
Your whiskey water or regular?
Oh, it's regular water.
There's been a lot of big sunglasses during this particular draft.
Yes.
I think that's in style right now. I don't know. I don't really read Cosmopolitan or whatever. I also don't leave town much.
Who do you think the Vikings go with here?
Will Johnson got picked, right? Or no?
I don't know.
Ooh. I think it's Shador Sanders.
$24.
Oh, they took Donovan Jackson from Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
All right, we don't need him anymore, Minnesota. We would like to have him. We did only draft one player.
Houston's on the clock here at 25 now.
Nah, I think Shadur's coming up. The Texans
trade
to New York.
This is it. Shador's going to New York.
I think a start. I know that the scouts preferred Shador and Dayball preferred Dart.
Oh, man. Oh, man. This is a quarterback. Here we go.
Has to be.
Has to be.
And
Big
they trade
trade
right in front of the Rams, too.
Yeah. Oh, you had to.
I didn't even think about that.
Holy moly!
I kind of like
Giants
Saban on game day.
I do too. Oh. Now I want the fast forward button. Oh.
You think it's Dart or you think it's Shador?
It's probably Dart. It's probably Shador.
I want it to be Dart. And I feel bad because he is just a kid, but I do not like Deion Sanders at all.
Hey, you can't hate on the kid. He's getting his number retired.
Can you fucking believe that?
What a joke. And then Deion has the audacity to sit at the podium and be like, yeah, if his name wasn't Sanders, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Yeah, you're dang right, dude. Like,
he did not say that.
Yes.
Well, duh.
He's like, you guys are just hating on him. It's like,
no. Oh, no. I thought you meant he was kind of talking shit.
No, he was like, this is like, he gets so much criticism. He's done so much for the program. Da 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 da. It's like, dude, he won half of his games, lost a bowl game. Like, what has he done? And
not a playoff game.
Yeah.
Colorado won a fucking national championship. How many of those players' numbers are retired?
Exactly.
I don't know. There might be one. To be fair, Shadur brought a lot of money to that school.
Well, yeah, but just because you have a lot of money doesn't mean you know how to use it. It's probably.
I've never really been happy for Oregon to win a game, but when they just stomped the crap out of Colorado a couple of years ago when Colorado was 4-0, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep. My back is killing me.
I really wish the Seahawks were picking 32nd overall. That would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have been just enough to I think, get
it.
me over the finish line. Yeah.
No, I meant us winning the Super Bowl, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant trade back in for quarterback.
Oh, no, that's happening, but Dart's still available. We're picking Dart. I wouldn't even be mad about it. You got work tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
Oh, I can venture on in whenever. Just as long as I'm available.
Let's see. Is this an odd pick or an even pick? I think this is odd.
Yep.
This is you.
I need that countdown music. Give me some mojo. So the Giants get the 25th pick. The Texans receive a second, a third, and next year's third. That's not bad. Oh, look at you. Look at you with the soundboard.
I don't know how many times it was going to do it.
That was a lot.
I thought maybe the countdown music would be in here. It's not.
Will Howard, come on, Giants. Do the Giants thing. All right, Pickett's in for the Giants. This is my pick. Oh.
This is going to be a right tackle.
Oh, my goodness. Got to protect Russ. The New York Giants trade back into the first round for pick number 25 to select their new franchise player. A lot of people are cheering, which probably means, oh my gosh, they picked Jackson Dart. Wow. Wow.
All right.
Wow.
He's not a Seahawk.
Holy moly. The GM gets his wish.
The coach.
Or the coach gets his wish. Wow.
I thought it was going to be the GM that got his wish.
Oh, and now it's the Rams.
Taking Shador.
I mean, this is it. They trade. The Rams have traded. The Rams have traded to Atlanta. Do it, Atlanta.
I will laugh so hard. And the Falcons still haven't even traded Cousins. They have.
Holy moly. All right. So the Falcons trade with the Rams.
So obviously the Rams wanted Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have won the NFC West last year, guys. You're bad. Shouldn't have made the playoff. That's what you get.
Wow, I am shocked. That is crazy.
I am too.
Imagine being Jackson Dart and your first NFL QB room experience is Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston. I think Shador could have handled it because of his dad. You know, he's dealt with quite a few distractions. But Dart, I'm not sure if he can handle this. Well, Eli Manning. Who would the Falcons be trying to get? Probably Will Johnson, cornerback.
Probably. I'm surprised he's fallen this far. All right, the Falcons get the 26th pick, the third round pick. What?
Oh, nothing. The fact that the Rams get their first round pick next year kind of sucks.
Wow. Holy moly.
All right, Goodell's up at the podium. Oh, they picked James Pierce Jr. edge out of Tennessee. You're right earlier when you said, "Oh, they need a defensive lineman." Who'd
So
they take
doubling
earlier?
down a linebacker that plays speed edge. So this is a more true pass rusher here for Falcons. Two great picks for Atlanta here in the first round.
How old do you feel that he grew up a Panthers fan and loved Luke Kuechly and Cam Newton?
Old.
I'm 27 years old and I feel like I'm 40.
Baltimore here at 27.
Maybe they take that safety. South Carolina. What's his name?
Irawariye.
Yeah.
Maybe. That would be stylistically, that would fit this team really well.
Damn, I really thought since they drafted Michael Penix last year, they were going to draft Shador.
Yep. Not meant to be.
Home stretch, dude. We're in the home stretch. Well, the Seahawks aren't getting Jackson Dart.
Nope.
I'm kind of fine with that. They're going to draft a quarterback.
Tyler Shuck.
That was my question. That's who you want them to take?
Yep. If you remember, way back when, I was high on him.
You want to know what's sweet is the fourth best offensive lineman in the nation as far as recruiting goes. Flipped from Oregon to Washington today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You went to Modern Day. You've heard of Modern Day before. It's where, like, I'm pretty sure Todd Marinovich went there, and I'm pretty sure that's why I know Modern Day so well. Actually, I think Carson Palmer went there too. Yeah. Yeah, I hate Oregon, dude. Like, I cannot stand them.
Comes with the territory.
What commercial are you seeing right now?
A car commercial.
Yeah, Nissan commercial.
Yep.
I was just wondering because we're so far away. I didn't know if this was like a local. I didn't. You know what I mean? Well, how do you feel about the Hawks draft so far? You're pretty stoked.
I'm pretty stoked. It's what they needed.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when they trade Kenneth Walker tomorrow. I'm just kidding. Have you seen those? You've seen those rumors, though?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I want him to work so bad, but man, I feel like he's injured all the time.
Not as injured as Penny.
It's true. Oh, NFL, why are you killing us with all these commercials?
That could be worse. Look at that guy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe the Giants, dude. That is crazy. I can't believe the Jacksonville Jaguars traded up to number 2.
I was really hoping the Giants were going to take Shador. Because, like you said, think about that quarterback room. Mr. Unlimited, Mr. Crab Legs, Mr. Primetime Junior.
All right, pick 27. The pick is in. Get out there, Goodell.
Oh, he's there.
There he is. All right. With the 27th pick of the NFL draft, the Baltimore Ravens select. Everybody's cheering. Malachi Starks, safety from Georgia.
Yeah, so not the safety we were thinking.
Yeah, Starks and were my brain's not even working anymore. Awarie is they were pretty neck and neck. It's a good pick for Baltimore. They needed safety help. He's going to fit their scheme really well.
Yeah.
I feel like if you play defense in today's college football, you should go to Georgia. And you got a pretty good chance of going in the first round.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that's kind of the problem. I think that's why Georgia's so good. I don't think it's like, oh, hey, go to Georgia and be a first rounder. I think it's like, oh, hey, you're going to be a first rounder, come to Georgia.
Yeah.
So day 2 and day 3, is there any players on your wish list?
Oh. Yeah. I'll give you a sleeper. We talked about him before. Running back from Arkansas. My brain's not going to work. His last name's Jackson. And he is like a big body thumper RB with some high potential breakaway speed. I'd love to get him late. That would be cool.
Jaquindon Jackson.
Yep.
Like a 7th rounder, you think?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same with you, just with Bruner from Washington, 7th round. Hopefully he can make the roster. I'd really like to see Milroe tomorrow.
Really?
Really? Yeah. I think he has the highest upside out of anybody left. What do you think? You like Shuck. You said it.
Yep. So the Lions are picking here at 26 or 28. Oh, man, we can almost see 32. Oh.
We're so close.
Huh?
We're so close.
I know.
So tomorrow.
Well, I'm not doing it now, but I love you.
Oh, no.
And I love doing this, but I can't even fathom doing this back to back to back.
Oh, no, I'm not live streaming tomorrow. I just I'm going to listen on the radio tomorrow, probably. If I'm super bored, find me on YouTube tomorrow. But if I'm not super bored, I'll probably be maybe just watching it on my phone and then playing Xbox on my controller. That's more than likely what I'll be doing tomorrow. My wife leaves town at 4:00 tomorrow, so. Going to the Mariners game with some boys on Saturday night, and then
Them's are on a tear.
What? Yeah,
Them's are on a tear.
And then I'm taking my nephew and my mom to the game on Sunday.
Nice.
I just want somebody to trade up into the first round and take Shador. Preferably not the Seahawks.
I cannot believe Will Johnson's still on the board.
Me neither.
I think a Campbell pick is Mike Green, but you have Hutchinson.
I think a Campbell pick is usually in like the top 5, right? But I think this year they did pretty good. Or last year they did too. I don't know. I don't like the Lions. I don't like how everybody jumped on their bandwagon.
Detroit is in.
Let's see.
This is all you, bud.
It's Tyleek Williams, defensive tackle, Ohio State.
Okay.
Gets kind of into like late first round type of deal, you know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of this guy. He can play ball, so that's a good pick for Detroit.
You know who I want the Seahawks to take in the 7th round is I don't even remember his name. That guy that's like 470 pounds from Florida.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name. I could see him in my mind.
God, he'd be the heaviest player in the NFL by like 50 pounds of all time.
Maybe 3 hours ago you could have tested me with that trivia, but not now.
Florida 21. Yeah, Desmond Watson.
Put him at fullback. Let him work.
Why not? Did you see they had Brady Russell listed as fullback today?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, why
I'm not surprised.
Gritty guy.
First one in, last one out. Sneaky athletic.
We were fading, but we are so close to the end. I don't want to end it.
I'm holding on, boy. I'm holding on.
Barely.
Look, if we had cushiony seats, this would be so different.
Uh-huh. I thought about getting one of those gaming chairs, but I just don't like the look of them.
Yeah, and for me, practically, it doesn't work. So
yeah, that's what you were saying. Yours doesn't have wheels?
No, this is just like a wooden chair that you use at a dining room table. It's an extra off of our set.
Oh, shoot. I have one of those.
Like, I got a cushion. Like, there's a cushion on it, but, like, the back is stiff. The arms are stiff. There's no play.
See, I at least have, like, a computer chair.
I tell you what, my old setup, I had this thing I called the box, and I built it myself, and it was my racing rig. And in the box was a pretty big TV, and my tower sat on the floor, and I had a place to put my pedals, and then I had a runner on like a lifted seat. Well, basically a lifted box where I could put the runners. And I went to a junkyard and I took a car seat out and out of an old Sycon. And man, was that the comfiest thing. And like you could lean it back and you could bring it forward. And then
out of a Scion?
It's yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like the box cars.
No. This was an older one, like a sports car almost. or coupe probably is a better
A
definition for it.
Starion, maybe?
No. And anywho, it doesn't matter. The seat was nice, and man, it was so good as a sim racing seat. It did everything I wanted it to, and I missed the box. But when we had to move, I had to get rid of it. So now I have this chair in my little corner of the basement.
I had a Jeep with Recaros in it, and I should have took the seats out before I sold it, and sold it with just some standard seats. But I think those were the most comfortable seats I've ever had in a car. They were like 1990s Recaros out of a Volkswagen or something, but man, they were nice. I don't like the look of aftermarket seats, even in,
Oh yeah, for sure.
My Jeeps, like I had harnesses in my Jeep, and then I took both of them, and then I took the seats out with the holes in the back in the headrest, so I could put factory seats in, so I can't have harnesses anymore. But I don't really care. I just like the look of factory seats. And then my Cornet, I race it, and I only have lap belts, so that's tight. Oh, hey, Dan
Commanders.
Dan Quinn called the radio station today
no way
in Seattle. Yeah, they were interviewing Earl Thomas for the first time in probably.
I saw that. I saw that. Oh, yeah, I didn't see the interview, but I saw that they had him lined up.
It was pretty basic. Yeah, that's a radio station I listen to, though. The local station is the one that interviewed Earl. And, yeah, Dan Quinn came on in the middle of the call. That was pretty cool.
All right, Commanders are in. Goodell walking up to the mic. Here we go. Pick 29 for the Commanders. With the 29th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders picked Josh Cornley Jr. from Oregon.
A bust, dude. Actually, I can't talk too much shit. That lady's wearing Seahawks shit in the background.
Oof. The Commanders are a fun team.
He went to Oregon, though, so fuck him.
He's a Seahawks fan growing up. Favorite player was Marshawn Lynch.
Of course it was. He went to Oregon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I remember him now. They showed that piece. He did a pretty good job versus Abdul Carter in the Big Ten championship game.
How do you do against Ohio State? I'm just being an asshole. I'm sorry. I just, like I said, I just really don't like Oregon.
All right, Buffalo at 30.
Dude, I got 2 more picks left to announce. And then I get to go to work tomorrow.
Man, I'm surprised nobody's blitzing these picks, trying to get back in.
I think Seahawks might, dude. Pick 32, Shador.
We don't have. I mean, it cost you first next year.
I don't think so. Well, yeah, it probably would.
Yeah, you get that 5th year. Oh, Man, my allergies are killing me.
Did you get an allergy shot, maybe? Have you ever got one?
Never gotten the allergy shot. No.
Yeah, my boss did that. They like poke you with a bunch of stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, like the allergy testing.
Yeah, you
I've
got
been
that?
to. Oh, dude. Let me tell you. So normally they do it on your arm, right? And they put like a grid on your arm, and
Yeah, that's
they're. Oh yeah. So let me tell you. So how this goes is that they have
they did it
whatever
in my
substance.
face.
Oh,
Sorry.
listen. So it's basically like the size of an end of a mechanical pencil,
Yeah.
and where the eraser is, and it's barbed on the end. So they basically like prick your skin with whatever, right? And my allergies were so bad, they were like, you don't have enough room on your arms. We're gonna do it on your back.
Was
And
that worse than your arm?
from up here to my lower back, I had like 60 grid points on my back.
How many
And
got inflamed?
all of them. All of them. And they're like, we'll be back in 10 minutes. It was a half an hour. And I was like laying on the floor. Like my mom had to go and get somebody. And they were like, we have never seen somebody this bad. And I'm like, I'm glad to be in the record books, but give me some Benadryl because I'm dying. And oh man, it was terrible. And I remember
They're like, no, you are. You were literally dying right now.
I was in high school, and like track and field day was the next day, or that day. Yeah, that day I had to go back to school, and they were like, all right, like you're here, you can participate. And I'm like, I can hardly walk. Like, this is the worst kind of pain. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, I remember that very, very well. It was terrible.
So you're just allergic to everything.
I am. And it is well documented in my friend group that if we go outside, Zach will die. And like I got a lot of buddies who live on farms and stuff. So growing up, it was like we always have to make sure there's Benadryl or Claritin or whatever nearby because
An EpiPen.
Yeah, if Zach goes and has a good time, like he's gonna be hurting. And yeah, it was pretty rough. All right, Buffalo at 30.
Oh, they have a kid. They have a kid in a wheelchair doing it. That's cool.
So it's the second Make-A-Wish opportunity today.
It's kind of cooler doing that, to be honest.
Yeah.
And has a sick chain under that turtleneck.
He's all dolled up. He's ready to go. Here we go.
Yeah, how do you boo that guy if you're an opposing team fan? You can't. Sweet. Oh wow, Will Johnson's really falling.
Maxwell Hairston from Kentucky. Wow. Why is Johnson falling? He was, I mean,
consensus number one corner.
Yeah, he was supposed to be a top 10 pick, top 12 pick.
You know what the Bears should have done? The Bears should have paid that kid to make the selection for Loveland. That way the Packers fans wouldn't boo him.
Oh, man.
The Packers fans would be like, oh, we're not going to boo this kid. They booed.
Oh,
they
Chiefs
booed
trade 21 to
one
Philly.
pick back. One pick back.
There's a pick swap. KC gets 32. What?
Yeah, I guess I just moved one pick back.
Out of all the teams to trade, that's not what we wanted. We wanted some high stakes drama. Oh man, that got me fired up, dude. I was ready. Oh,
For a second, until you saw Philadelphia on there. The Chiefs just wanted to pick 32 so they could feel like they won the Super Bowl.
they won the Super Bowl. All right. So Eagles are on the clock. They traded KC. I wonder what this trade would even look like. 31 for 32.
I think the Chiefs got an additional fifth rounder or something. That's what I saw on my phone. The problem is I get these updates on my phone and then I click the link and then it just disappears for like ESPN or whatever, and then it just takes me to the homepage.
Let me look real quick. Yep. For 32 and 164 in the fifth round.
That's worth it.
Yeah. 7 offensive linemen are taken in the first round of this draft.
We got one of them.
We got one of them.
I just hope he works out.
After trading up for Jackson Dart, the Giants coach Brian Daboll makes it clear in his press conference Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback.
Not for long.
Until he Russell Wilson's Russell Wilson.
God, it's hard. It's hard to shit on Russell Wilson more than I already have within the past 3 years.
We are waiting here for pick 31. The pick is in. After the Eagles swap with the Chiefs.
Wow, that parking lot's getting pretty empty.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's tired.
Dude, it's only 8:33 p.m. I'm assuming that the NFL analysts have more comfortable chairs than we do, but I don't know how they do this all day for 3 days.
Nope, I don't either. Get up and stretch. For commercials, I guess.
You going to any Pirates games this year or Phillies games?
Let me tell you, if and I know I said before, football fans, I'm pretty afraid to be an opposing fan. I've been to Pittsburgh Pirate games. PNC Park is a beautiful park. It is.
Oh, I thought you were gonna start shitting on them.
It's astounding. And I've been to PNC Park in Pittsburgh as a Mariner fan to watch the Mariners play. and they are the nicest people. Like it is.
Well, that's a
It is-
difference. I mean, it's baseball. There's 162
Yeah.
games. What's it going to do
Yeah.
if you lose one?
Yeah, it is so welcoming and like very like they'll tell you where the good spots are to eat, and like I can't say enough good things about being an opposing fan going to Pittsburgh. I will never go to a Philadelphia game of any kind,
Really?
hockey, baseball, football. No, because like they are crazy, like across all sports, and that's their reputation.
That's kind of what I'm jealous of. That's kind of what I'm jealous of about them. I wish we were a little more asshole-ish, you know.
I get being passionate, but like being rude and like
See, the difference was with me. I think I've told you this before. Like, I have season tickets to Seahawks. Well, actually, I don't. This year, I'm not even going to all the games because I'm buying them from my uncle again. But I can't make it to all of them because we got some family stuff going. And I talk shit to the opposing fans, but like, I want them to like say something back to me. You know, like I like fun, like banter. It's not fun when you say something to them and then they just get offended and then sit down and you're like, oh, well, that's not really what this is about. You know what I mean? I don't know.
yeah.
I wish there was more of that.
Like Philly fans across the board are known for like
I know.
threatening people and getting in fights with people. And like, I don't want to go somewhere where that's like the stigma. And
Did you go though? Have you gone?
Never to a Philly event. Never.
You should go. Just try it once.
Nah, I'm good.
Just be
Pittsburgh's
a
closer.
neutral. Be a neutral fan and see how it's like. Go to like a Phillies game against some random team and just don't be really rooting for anybody and just see what it's really like.
Nah, if I'm gonna drop
Eagles.
money to go to an NFL game, I'm seeing my team.
No, I meant baseball game, but
Oh, baseball. All right. This is my last pick. 31. The Eagles are in. They've traded with the Chiefs to
that
move
guy's
up one spot.
everywhere. That Eagles guy.
Yes, he is. And the
Young
Eagles
Campbell.
pick
Oh, sorry.
Jihad Campbell. No, it's all right. It's whatever. Linebacker out of Alabama.
I've seen him mock
So-
dust a couple times.
Yeah.
He sure looks the part in that suit.
Yeah, he
He
does.
definitely looks the part in that suit.
He's a big dude. Holy moly.
That's what I always thought about Clowney. Like, if you look at Clowney in a uniform and you look at him either get up in a 2-point stance or down in a 3-point stance, you think, this guy's the best player on the football field. And then you watch him and you're like, oh, that was a little underwhelming.
No. All right, KC. You have the chance to do something awesome.
Yeah, Casey.
Trade again.
Draft Shador Sanders.
That would be even better. Man, that
Well, they
guy's
need-
pumped to be an Eagle. Holy moly.
Good. Look, they have the Liberty Bell on their hat, on their little thing.
We
They
have
have a
Sasquatch.
fucking Sasquatch, dude. You know how lame that is? Could shows Mount Rainier, the Space Needle, the Skyline.
Chiefs
I don't know.
Chiefs are picking. Mount Rainier would be cool.
Again. Could have put Ted Bundy on there. You know.
Oh my goodness gracious. I think
My
I was
mom.
about to say go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was about to say I'd like to see Mount Rainier used more for like Seattle sports teams, but like the Tacoma Rainiers are a thing.
Yeah. My mom went to high school with the Green River Killer's son.
No way.
Yeah, pretty wild. She said he was weird, but I mean, can you blame him?
No.
But you can be weird, just don't be as weird as your dad.
Oh, we're at the end, Joe. We made it.
We have made it. End of round one. Shador's thinking, there's no freaking way I actually fell past the first round.
Yes, I'm sure. And not only did he not make it into the first round, we all knew he wouldn't be the first quarterback picked, but I bet you he thought he'd be the second one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I bet Cleveland.
And Cleveland's going to pick it. Yeah, here we are. We're on the same wavelength there. Which is kind of baffling that, like,
they could have taken him at 2.
Well, that too. Well, I mean, they got a haul for 2. I don't blame them at all.
It kind of would have been cool if they had Hunter and Shador Sanders on the same team.
Do you just rock with Kenny Pickett this year and hope you stink so bad you get Archie Manning? Like, maybe.
You
just keep accumulating draft stock for the hope that you have enough to bump up to get Archie Manning.
Is Deshaun coming back this year?
No.
Oh, then I guess.
Kenny Pickett. They're rocking Kenny Pickett, dude.
Yeah, that's about it. And they're going to rush Shador Sanders if they draft him, and he's going to suck. I mean, it's kind of the ultimate Browns situation.
Yeah.
Who'd they draft? Who'd they get?
Well, wouldn't it have been crazy if the Browns had a quarterback that led them to the playoffs and had a playoff win? That's crazy. It'd be even more crazy if they got rid of him. Yeah.
Oh, they took for a guy that's a freaking serial massage getter. Yeah.
Yep. Look at those Packer fans just going for it back there.
I don't know. I thought the Broncos gave a lot for Russ. The Browns gave up a lot more for Deshaun. And I'd argue that Deshaun has done worse than Russell Wilson, which is hard to do.
Yes. All right, bud. This is all you. Last one.
Josh Simmons. Offensive tackle, Ohio State.
Okay.
And that's it.
8 offensive linemen.
Goodell just said, hey, this first round went by so fast. We're going to do the second. It's not. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, for anybody that watched tonight, we greatly appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And anybody that's going to watch in the future, thank you. And anybody who is currently watching, thank you. So we appreciate it. All right.
Take care.
Bye.